1 year of yapping.
1 year of yapping, bro. Good thing we're just getting started. What's up, Shiny Shuckle? Thank you for the 12 months, dude. That's like an actual fucking accomplishment, bro. An actual achievement, okay? To have the ears to witness, to manage all the yapping over the past year. Thank you so much, Shiny Shuckle. What's up, man? How you guys doing? Alrighty, fellas. Good morning. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome back to another PokeMMO stream recap. How are we doing today? Jumping into the Lunar event once again. I'll mostly be playing the Lunar Andy account today, but I'm sure I'll also be answering some questions, hearing your guys' feedback, and just talking about the PokeMMO game in general, seeing what the active community looks like, seeing what's going on in the forums, the discussion. I think stream recaps are one of the best way to see what's happening inside the community without having to play the game 24 hours a day and actually be super involved. But you can hear the latest news, the latest discussions, what should be added to the game, what should be changed, people's thoughts on the slacking raid for the 500th time, etc. So welcome to the stream recap. Hopefully you find yourself enjoying it today. Hopefully you leave with a tip that maybe could help you enjoy PokeMMO more, have some more fun playing the game, or just make some extra progress. So once again, thanks for being here, and I hope saved ? We might be fine. We might have saved it, boys. We might have saved it. I think we saved it. Hey, any savers in chat? Any thumbs up? I think it's saved. Saved. Refresh. Actually saved. Safed. I can't even. Saved, then unsaved, then saved. Yes, exactly. This guy gets it. Actually saved, bro. As long as the YouTube stream doesn't die, that's all I care about. Honestly, because if the YouTube stream goes down, I have to recreate it. I have to reschedule it. I have to it's such a pain in the butt. It's such a pain. So I think we're saved, boys. 2 streams in 1 day. Overworking. Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing today, man? Okay, we had some questions. Let's get back to them. We had some questions. Okay. All right, we had some rapid fire questions. Someone said, I hate how much this game cheats. It can feel like at times when you're doing the storylines that the AI know what you're going to do and stuff. I don't think they actually do. I think they just make proper decisions, but you can also abuse that. One of the things that's kind of under talked about in PokeMMO is that almost always they're going to use the super effective move. If they have it, obviously, use the correct move. The AI is pretty good in PokeMMO. It's not perfect, but the amount of times I'm facing down an electric type Pokemon as a water type and I get a free switch in into a grounds type almost happens every time in the storyline. So you really can strategize and think like that, where I feel like in traditional Pokemon games, you're kind of just, the AI is just clicking random moves, unironically. So you're really just guessing. Switching a ground type into an electric type could be a weirdly bad thing, or if they randomly click a water move or click a Will-O-Wisp or something like that when they just had the free, attack. So that's kind of a nice thing, honestly, in my opinion. Someone said how much time is left in the Lunar event. You can always see in the game. So there's 4 days and 6 hours left, so not too much. Someone said, was Shaman hard in your opinion? I think Shaman was the perfect amount of difficulty, personally. I think Shaman was the perfect difficulty to end the raids off on. Once again, I've been outspoken about this. This is once again the 500th time we discussed slacking. I think slacking was too hard in comparison to the other raids, and that's all I'll say on that for today. I'm sure we're sick of hearing the same talking points. Nah, bullshit. The AI knows. Okay, maybe. Nah, bullshit. I mean, it's a good counterpoint. It is a good argument. I almost forgot to consider. No, that is bullshit. It's something to factor in. The AI is such a people. I've heard it's gotten a lot better. I heard a lot of people complimenting the AI stuff. The AI improving from when people leave raids and stuff, and etc. We're probably gonna jump into what's it called here in a quick sec. Do some more abundant shrine. Dude, Lilith has been here fucking grinding. You Darkrai. Yo, what's up, dude? 11 months. 11 months, dude. What is up? How you doing, man? Happy to have you. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're feeling well. Do. Get this going. AI is not good when they get free 10% stuns for free, and I'll use the same move 30 times and not once get the same effect. That's called RNG, my friend. I don't know. That has nothing to do with the and you know, I know it can feel frustrating, and I get you, and I hope your RNG gets better, man. Much love to you, dude. It's one if I play both of the pieces at the same time. From my understanding, this is a great question. Yeah, this is a great question, and this is a point where I've been wrong in the past, and this is a really one to go and talk about. It's been a long time since this was a thing, and I've corrected it since, but a long time ago, I used to always say that, in my personal opinion, the rules weren't very clear. I always thought that playing BlueStack and PokeMMO at the same time, like having BlueStack up, even if you're just playing a mobile game, I recommend people not to do that, because there were so many people that were like, yeah, I got falsely banned just for playing BlueStack. If you don't know, BlueStack is a like Android emulator used to essentially play mobile games on your PC. But people would always say, oh, I got falsely banned because I was using BlueStack to play a mobile game while playing PokeMMO, and they thought I was using that to play PokeMMO. The reason why playing PokeMMO on BlueStack is against the rules, from my understanding, I think that's true, like playing it on BlueStack at all is against the rules, is because that is a way for bot farms to get around the one login clause. You're only allowed to log in on PokeMMO like one character at a time per device, because it kind of stops bot farming. It prevents a lot of the bot problems that a lot of free-to-play MMOs have. If you ever played old school RuneScape free-to-play worlds, you understand how bad the botting problem is, because it's an easy to run game. You can run 20 clients, run 20 bots all at once, and just make new accounts when they get banned, and it's really easy to keep going. PokeMMO subverted that problem by kind of having all these rules and having all of these stipulations. But eventually the devs were like, they came out and they were like, no. Playing a BlueStack, playing a mobile game while playing PokeMMO will not get you banned. And I had an epiphany where I was like, fuck, I took all of these people who were getting banned, I took their word, and I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, because I'm a big fan of second chances. But most of them, and there's probably maybe some, false ban, most of them are probably bullshit. They were all probably like, oh, I just got falsely banned because it must have been I was running BlueStack. I was like, no, you probably fucking cheated, bro. Like, you probably broke the rules, which sucks. Like, I try to always assume the best of people when they say they get banned, but in reality, you got to keep in mind. So you can actually, the point of the question you're asking, you can play BlueStack, you can play a mobile game, from my understanding, and play PokeMMO on the side. You just cannot play PokeMMO on BlueStack, I believe, at all. It might just be you can't play PokeMMO on your PC and on BlueStack, but this is another consideration. I wouldn't even play PokeMMO on BlueStack. I wouldn't, because there's just no reason to. If you have a computer, why would you be doing that unless you're like on some super weird operating system that can't run PokeMMO? But I don't know, like Ubuntu. I don't know, like, if that exists. I don't know. I don't know if that exists though. I don't know enough about that. So yeah, that's a great question about BlueStacks. Move that over. Okay. Yo, what's up, man? I like how big I made the alert box bigger today, because it's just a chill day, Thank you for the sub, dude. The Twitch Prime. FPianos? FP. You can yell at me. Lilith Stare, bro. Lilith is a gamer who's been fucking grinding the shrine. We just had her. She was a good teammate, or they were. I don't know. They were a good teammate. Like a while ago. I don't think they know who I am. I think they're just like actually like a new player who's been like, dude, it's actually crazy. Every time I log on, bro, they're like always grinding Abundant Shrine. Like, it's actually kind of insane. All right. All right, but it's a new day. I've been refreshed. What's up, fellas? We are back. We sold the envelopes we did get, so plus 126k. I'm gonna just get back to Abundant Shrine, keep grinding that while I can, abusing that fact, and I can't wait to get started very soon. Not this episode, probably next episode. I'm gonna continue making Poke in this episode. Maybe I'll touch the storyline a little bit more because I really do want to get 8 gym badges and especially beat the Elite Four and get access to level 100 Pokemon. I have that really nice Breloom. I feel like that was one of the best buys I've gotten on a new account in a while. Was like a nice Breloom to have that ready. Getting a catching Pokemon is just so crucial that early on and such. So I'm really excited to start. I'm really starting to start working on utility Pokemon, start leveling and start breeding for raid Pokemon here. Yeah, hopefully pretty soon. It'd be nice to. I'm gonna have to. So I do want to buy a fair amount of Pokeyen, making extra Pokeyen by grinding Abundant Shrine like I'm doing, right? It makes it so I can kind of skip a lot of the EV training and XP training and save a ton of time. Pokeyen just saves time, obviously. Pokeyen just saves time. Sorry, I'm also getting into a run here, so I'm a little distracted. However, I'm also the leader, so I need to pick this, so apologies. Pokeyen saves time. However, there with the new OT clause on a lot of the PokeMMO raids, I'm gonna have to breed at least two or more OT raid Pokemon, because that's a big deal. The OT clause is, yeah, wait, what OT clause? For those who may not know, you have to have at least 2 OT Pokemon for a lot of the high level raids at this point in PokeMMO. For things like the Heatran raid, you need, I think it might even be like 4 OTs. You need a lot of OT Pokemon. You have to breed them and make them yourself. You cannot just buy them. The same is true for I believe the Shaman raid. You needed at least 2 OT Pokemon. So a lot of them only need 1 or so, but a lot of the higher level ones need at least 2 OTs. You can't enter them? Yeah, you literally can't do them. Yeah, Heatran requires 4 OTs. Yeah, which makes it's a permanent raid, so it makes sense. A permanent raid, so it makes a ton of sense. I'm gonna Scald here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have Ice Beamed the Spearow. Okay, boom. Hey, what's chat up to? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys enough. I just bought most of a team. Yeah, it's something to consider, man, for sure. The moment when you flip a Ditto and try to buy it the next day, hey, that's probably kind of a good sign in my opinion, Grinchler. That probably means that the you gave it such a good price, such a fair price, that someone else could even buy it and flip it a little more. This spin to Swarm put me to sleep faster than the Super Bowl. Dude, I'm sure we will talk about the Super Bowl to some extent today. Yeah, it is. I mean, it was. I'm sure to anybody who watched it, it was already like, I think I know a lot of people. I mean, I was rooting for the Eagles like pretty decently. I assume he's EQing the, yeah. I was rooting for the Eagles pretty decently, but I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, you know, my whole life. Was rooting for the Eagles, have a fair bit of Eagles fans or friends, you know, and stuff. Eagles friends who are fans, yada yada. But yeah, what a fucking, I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, it was a great Super Bowl. If you're not an Eagles fan, bro, that was a fucking, and I love football, and I feel like I love minute levels of play. I love like seeing the offensive line make certain jerky motions and try to get around one another and like make the, like, whether to like go aggressive, whether to hard push, whether to like back up a little bit and take the defense. Like, there's some really interesting minute stuff that happens in football. Holy fuck, what a boring fucking game. I'm sure unless you're an Eagle fan, this game was so boring, dude. Holy crap. It was just the most nothing game possible. It was so boring. What sprite mod is that? What do you mean? I don't have a sprite mod installed. What if it's a halftime show? I mean, it seemed pretty good. I mean, one of my hottest takes I always talked about, I get fucking, bro, I always get reamed by my hip-hop fans, or my hip-hop friends who are into hip-hop. I don't know why I keep saying crazy shit today. I'm just fucking tired, bro. Kind of a recovery day. I didn't even drink much last night at all, but I'm kind of just recovering today for whatever reason still. Oh, fuck, I didn't kill a Muna. Oopsie. The burn will actually kill it, which is nice, but it's still gonna get an attack off. We double into the Muna. Maybe I should have... oops. Maybe I should have attacked the Shmeemer. I feel like I'm making a lot of mistakes today. Feel like I'm making a lot of mistakes today. At the moment. Sorry. Just waking up. I'm gonna tell my team that. It's totally like, I think it's a really good thing to be like, yo, what, just kind of operating slow right now to your link, you know, like, you know what, guys, like, you know, I feel like if you own your mistakes in almost any game, whether it's League of Legends, or, well, League is a little different, people will fucking eviscerate you there no matter what, you know, but if you own your shit, most of the time people are gonna be like, oh, you know what, dude, don't worry about it, it's okay, you know. I'm just fucking slow today. I'm not playing super well. What was I gonna say? Oh, the halftime show. I thought it was good. I also, oh yeah, I would say I get reamed by my hip hop friends. I have never been a huge fan of Kendrick. I think he's like, I don't want to say shit because I don't know, but I've never been a huge fan of Kendrick is what I'll say. I have not heard T-Pab. I've not heard like his most beautiful or considered beautiful album, which is super fair. But I think a lot of his music is radio music. Things like Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, things like Swimming Pools, which are like the two biggest songs that blew him up. Things like Humble, things like Loyalty, things like DNA. Like DNA is Loyalty, right? These are all, I think it's a lot of radio, like poppy hip hop. And I'm not a huge fan. Not to say it's bad or anything like that, but it's just not my cup of tea. Let me grab a Slowpoke here for heals, actually. It is double water type, though, which is a little awkward. But I'm going to go for it. It's kind of weird. But I think we still kill here. But to fucking say all that, I thought the halftime show was good. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I thought it was a good meme. I thought I know he teased the whole, I don't know shit about it. I'm not going to speak on it because I don't have any opinions. I don't really know anything about it. I don't really follow celebrity dramas or beefs, but I know he teased the whole, the whole Drake thing. Like, oh, this is what you guys want to hear, yada, yada. I thought it was a good fucking halftime show. I don't have much to add besides that. Besides, I was entertained. I mean, I was thinking, do you have ever seen Aboriginal Trim Content? We do that. We've done that before, JP. There's something that I do on my channel called fashion contests and shiny ratings. You know, and these are the fashion contest was very much. We do those. We just haven't done them in a while, JP, because it's difficult to. These are tough because the shields, they don't do much damage. Fine. We do those on our channel, JP, every few months or so. But it's tough during. It's been a while, so I understand if you haven't seen one, you're like, oh, hey, this is a cool idea. We haven't done one until event season. It's really tough to do them during event season because there's so much else going on, But I did get what's it called? Did Drake pay you to say that? I don't understand. My take was I have no understanding of the drama. I haven't looked into it, so therefore I have no opinion. Like, is this really an extreme take where we're like, okay, are you paid off? Like, come on, man. I don't do the Ho-Oh fight personally. I'd love to learn it at some point though, Edgar. Game. I mean, it counts. Yo, good luck to you, Zarin. Good luck to you, dude. Let's go ahead and heal the Slowpoke. Any other questions to those videos? Dude, no, it's been so long that it's a good thing to talk about and a good thing to ask. I'm sure there's tons of players that don't know the way those are a thing, Kind of, okay, perfect. I was like, I kind of don't want to fight the, what's it called? Can we even fight this that well? Let's do the double normal type. I'd rather have that fight. My team's not great here. I kind of don't know where to go from there. That's one of the biggest. It's probably not even one of the biggest. I think it is the biggest problem in PokeMMO is players feeling lost after beating the 5 storylines. That is genuinely like the -- place where people quit the game, you know? And I now I try to always advocate. I need to like double up into Scalds here, I think. I try to always advocate for things like it's player set goals, you know, is like the best way to handle it. Oh, this Eevee is kind of frustrating. It's just gonna die to the Eevee's just gonna die. Actually, no, we got it perfect. Yeah, a lot. Sorry, I'm getting there's so much to do today. I'm like playing this event as well. So many players don't know what to do. So many players don't know what to do, man. Man, you keep skipping me. There's 123 people in the chat, man. I'm not trying to skip people. Please don't get upset about that. That gets down a bad rabbit hole really quick. Just try to retype your message every few minutes or so. It's also tough because there's more chats than people realize. If you're only in YouTube chat or only in Twitch chat, you don't see the other chat. There's 2 different chats combined for me and Restream. So there's a lot more stuff going on than you may realize, which is super understandable. We're putting an event for a fast storyline. If you Google what are the best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO, there are tons of videos on this. I always try to encourage people to Google questions first before asking me in a live stream. When there are resources at your disposal, please make sure to use them before asking others for help. So I can go link you this. This video will give you all the detailed information that I'd recommend. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to answer someone else, and now I stopped answering his question just to get to you, which is also not kind to him. Like, you know, let's have some patience. Let's not, you know, think about ourselves so much. Let's try to like understand there's a lot of other people in this world that have a lot of very good questions, right? Okay, so for players that finish the storyline and don't really know what to do, right? The biggest thing I can recommend is just I have a video called 63 Things to Do, and it's all about setting your own goals, and just encouraging players to set your own goals is super, super important. I would love for a day where PokeMMO comes along and puts out things like the achievement guides or achievement, you know, list in game. Like, what's it called, right? Yeah, now that you're talking to those two, you're ignoring me. Yeah, I love you all very much, and I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I appreciate the joke out of it, because, yeah, like, you know, I'm never trying to ignore. I genuinely think ignoring someone is like one of the meanest things you can do to them. Like, it's one of the most hurtful. If I say something and someone like doesn't, you know, ignores me, it's one of those hurtful feelings. I hate that shit, right? I'm trying to get to everybody. I don't want anybody to feel ignored, but it's just a matter of answering everybody is difficult. Setting your own goals. I would love for PokeMMO to solve this problem with things like permanent raids eventually coming out, with things like an achievement list in game, with some sort of direction. We really, really, really need some sort of direction for players after they finish all 5 storylines, you know? So you mod for animations? No, everything, all of this is all vanilla to the game. I'm a new player. I'm halfway through my first region. I have about 100K. I really want to start investing a bit. Any suggestions? I personally, I'm a new player. I'm halfway through my first region. I have about 100K, and I really want to start investing a bit. Any suggestions? I would personally recommend investing into your account more so than like making like actual like investments. I don't think it's worth to make investments in PokeMMO, like trying to like long-term make money on something until you have about maybe 5 to 10 mil. You could make short-term investments with like 3 to 5 mil into like Riches Charms. If you want to make a long-term investment, maybe something like a let me check my teammates' HP really quick. You want to like invest in like lucky red envelopes or like some sort of sealed product. I strongly recommend waiting until you have about 10 mil and then buying a bunch of sealed product, lucky reds, Xmas presents, goodie bags, etc., and then be willing to sit on those for at least 2 years. I try to always tell people, if you're not willing to sit on an investment for at least 2 years, you're probably not ready to invest yet. It's a very, very long-term strategy. Investing is one of the most powerful things in PokeMMO, but it's also not free money. It kind of is if you have patience, but a lot of players, we find out during other events, when other events are up, the FOMO kicks in, people start panic selling. We kind of notice like most people don't have that patience. I don't want you to waste your time and waste your money if you know that you maybe someone doesn't have that patience. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to understand what kind of person you are, your strengths and weaknesses. If you don't have patience right now at this point in your life to wait 2 years on a video game investment, like that's a very reasonable position for a very reasonable person. But if you have 100K Pokeyen, I would buy some sort of catching Pokemon. You could breed your own Jimmy Run Typhlosions, you know, invest into your account in a way that's going to help you make more Pokeyen down the line. Dude, this is fine. This is good. I can do the double fire battles for sure with my double water team Keck W. Yeah, and hopefully it helps Jacket Dragons. And I always try to tell people, like, I love PokeMMO, but if you're not having fun playing PokeMMO, it's totally okay to take a break. I think a lot of people want to play PokeMMO, if that makes sense. And sometimes, if that's the case, setting goals can be reinvigorating and can be that thing that you need to honestly get back into it. But sometimes you just need a break or just to go play a different game, you know? What are your thoughts on over 5 mysterious Cherish Balls? My first investment. I think that's probably pretty solid. I think that's pretty solid. Nothing. I don't have like a super interesting take on that, but I think it's pretty solid. I think I should have ice beamed there on the melodic to save a little PP. I think mysterious Cherish Balls, especially, like, are pretty safe investment. I feel like they could be a short-term investment, but not necessarily. Don't plan for it. You know, never be like, oh man, if this investment doesn't go up in 3 months, I'm going to sell, or like 6 months. Like that's a recipe for disaster, right? Oh, I should have healed first. A little rough, but hopefully we're okay. It's a little scary. I don't love this situation. Who hits harder? I think Rhyhorn hits harder, but it doesn't have sturdy. Yeah, I don't think it has sturdy. Nice. We do one-shot the Rhyhorn. Okay, that's good. What question was I answering? Jeez Louise, man. So distracted today. So many good questions. Yeah, don't plan for a short investment, but if it happens, you know, if you buy 100 mysterious Cherish Balls for 50k or whatever, right? With your Pokeyen, and they all go up to you buy them at 50k, they go up to like 70k within 3 months. That's a fair point to sell, you know? In my opinion, you could hold if you want to for longer profits, but sometimes taking that short profit, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. They did use the... Why did this guy use all the Evo? I think he didn't know. Why did we Evo Charm a Gold Duck? Oh my god. Keep in mind the bag is shared, please. Holy, I'm gonna use this while I can. That's fucking brutal, dude. Evo Gold Duck is very good for phase 2. We're solo queuing randoms. We're never going phase 2. Yeah, this just feels like I could be wrong. That feels pretty troll. I'm gonna go this on Mankey. Not intentional troll, but we just have... This guy used 2 Evo Charms on like these 2 people used up all the Evo Charms for our team. When we have it, like... Okay, let me, I can fight this. Let me move this back. I can just use my, my Mimir for heals. I don't even really need to status heal this. It's, like, fine for now. Never seen Golduck being useful at Lamau. I always try to keep in mind, like, maybe I just don't know, but... There's no reason to waste the Evo Charms like that wave 1. That seems... Yeah. You should sell every item. I probably should go sell, since I'm the leader, I probably should go sell shit before people start just doing crazy shit. I want to have people use stuff, you know, where it's effective and such. Let me do this fight. I'll try to get I'll try to get you 1-2 for Empoleon. I just can't recommend enough. Just trying to go for, like, if you just get Empoleon and Primeape, it's so hard to lose the first wave. Like, so hard. This guy was asking for a heal. What does he need it on? Can heal that. Well, what's his gold duck at? Yeah, he needs both. Okay. My mons are mostly fine. Does this guy need heals? Let's see what we're looking at. There's Lucario's dead, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, the mistakes happen. I've killed my Lucario. I've done that, bro. That's a shockingly frail Pokemon. Okay. Let's go sell stuff. We don't need Light Ball. We don't need Rock Gem. Silt Scarf we shouldn't need. Splash Plate. I don't think the rare candies are that good. Maybe I'm wrong. Use this on Primeape. We have 20 more. I'm gonna whisper them to let them know, like, hey, you know, use that Evo Charm while we can. I'll try to get Strength Charms as well. What do you guys think? I don't think the rare candies are good, at least for first boss. Is that dumb? Is that a bad take? Yeah, I'm curious on chat's thoughts of this and you guys' experience. I kind of don't think the rare candies are good, right? Especially if you're going for the first boss. Maybe if you're going for like a really long run, they could be good to like have like the longevity of that extra little level, that extra little stats. Yeah, rare candies are a sell. They just give way too much gold. Okay, that's been my anecdotal experience as well. But I just understand that I try to second guess, but I try to ask questions. You know, so much of these runs and stuff is just communal information, you know, communal information coming together and trying to learn, you know, what works, what's been working for you guys, for me, for different teammates, see what's going on. So yeah, it seems like rare candies are a sell. That's a lot. They have like 8 gold coins a piece or whatever. That's pretty solid. The revive, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm so down for that, dude. I think that's sick. I know that's how it works outside of the Abundant Shrine. Yeah, if rare candies revived Pokemon to like 1 HP or whatever, that's how it works like outside of the Abundant Shrine, right? If you use a rare candy on a mon, if it's dead, it can revive it to like 1 HP. It gives it like that small HP boost or whatever from the level up. That's pretty significant. I feel like if that worked for rare candies, that'd be pretty cool, in my opinion. Let's see, One ready. Let me grab one more Pokemon really quick, I guess. Anything else I should grab? This has Punching Glove. Do I need anything else? Dragon Gem, Muscle Band. Is this physical? Ice, Electric. I don't think we need anything else. I'm gonna go grab a... I guess we can just go. Are we waiting for... Kais? I'll grab a 4th Mon, I guess. I don't know where the one guy's at, so I'll grab a 4th Mon while he's grabbing a 4th Mon. Yeah. Maybe like a fighting type or something. Or chick with low kick. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You'd probably give melodic to someone. Do you think so? I think what I'll probably do is usually what I do is I lead. Once again, you're probably not wrong, Soul, and it's probably like slightly more optimal. Usually what I do, man, I think we're all just like full up. Usually what I do personally is I lead melodic and then I set up protective aura and maybe get up a dragon's blessing or just scald, you know, and then I just go into Primeape and we just fucking smash face. Like, it's so... I feel there's just so many sweeps. There's just a lot of strats that sweep. Not to, you know, you're not wrong. That's a good one, you know. It's just hard to coordinate. Like, I feel like this guy has his own Superior. He's in a Serpent Sphere, I assume, and we got some other. I think the Arbok guy has 4 Pokemon. I guess we could trade. We can trade Pokemon. Right? He could trade like his dead Lucario or something like that. So that's true. I usually just do this. Maybe this is just. I try to just get through things quicker. But even though I don't go through things that quick, so we can always get better. Was the beta test out? Wait, I have not heard it announced. I knew that it was coming up. I knew it's coming up in Q1. Was it officially announced? Because I'll be doing the Q1 test for sure. I don't think we have a date or anything, but I could be wrong. Maybe I totally could have missed that, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, you absolutely soul. 100,000%. What if this guy's just having like weird lag or something? Because he was also no date yet. Yeah, gotcha. I'm trying to solo. I really appreciate the offer, General Cooper. I'm trying to solo queue this entire account so that people can see that, you know, you can make money as a new player just solo. I'm on a solo queue only journey, which makes it a little more painful, makes it a little bit harder, but also you know, adds to the challenge. It's the true new player experience. Oh yeah, I'm aware of. I have a friend who's in that sort of test or whatever. I'm aware of that vaguely, Zeron. That I don't have time for. Yeah, that's not something. Because the problem is, not to, you know, it'd be cool obviously, but there's not really. It kind of sounds kind of selfish, but there's just not really a benefit to that to me, right? Like, why would I play a Pokemon MMO? Let me actually. Are we? Turbo minus? Should I? Does it even matter? Is anybody attacking? We are poison jabbing, I guess. I think it's better for me to scald and go for a burn. I need to let my melodic die and go over to my Primeape. %. That's so much damage, honestly. How much money do you want to make? It's a good question. Enough to buy a bunch of raid Pokemon and just succeed. 1 mil was the main Pokeyen goal, but I'll be spending a fair bit of it, you know? Yo, what's up, Tyrantra? How you doing today, dude? Good morning, man. You have to do more than 7 encounters for a shiny. Sorry, it's a tough. Ugh, what a tough grind, dude. More than 7 encounters. What do they want you to do? Not have a job or something? That's really weird, dude. It's a lot of encounters. Too much for a shiny hunt. I'll be honest. Any perks? Didn't I answer this? Was it you who asked this yesterday, Jakari, or someone else? So someone else asked this yesterday. I kind of regret showing that account to the public for a few reasons. Because number one, I wanted to be selfishly, I wanted to be the first one to complete it, and I was the one who created the idea. And secondly, it's meant to be a bad. It was my fault. It was my decision to let it be public. Secondly, it's meant to be a hardcore background account that I play when there's nothing else happening in PokeMMO, right? Over the past 8 months, we've had official Shiny Awards, which lasted 2 months. We had the Christmas event, the Halloween event, Team Mr. Shiny Wars, the Lunar New Year event. It's been nonstop over the past 8 months. So I've not made progress on an account that is meant to be made progress on during a time when there's nothing going on, right? So yeah, no, I haven't. Yeah. Didn't get one. Hashtag sucking D's. Okay, dude. Don't do it. D's nuts. It's 12:40 p.m. on a Monday. Okay. I can't believe this is the least Monday of all time. It feels like not Monday at all. At all. Not even close. I'm just scalding and we're just killing this thing. This first boss is so easy, man. It's actually kind of crazy. friend of mine was modding my first shiny at 13k. It was like 40k dry. That shit, he should be fucking hype for you, man. I don't understand what the shiny Tentacruel got. Yeah, fuck. You have more on top of it. He doesn't even know about Mew. I think it's sick, man. Like, I think I don't know. I always want to see people go wet on any hunt, no matter what. Feels like Shmonday. Yeah, maybe it's a Shmonday kind of day, and that's what I'm thinking. That's the problem. Make me wet, Pat. Bro, have you seen my shunts? I don't know if I can make myself wet, let alone somebody else, bro. Good luck. I have 2 phases of EV shunnies that are running my rotting in my boxes. What should I do with that? I don't really want to sell them, but maybe I can trade them for shiny. I want more something like that. There's a few things you can do. Hey Pat, I have 2 phase/EV training shinies that are rotting in my boxes. What should I do with them? I don't really want to sell them, but maybe I could trade them for a shiny I want more or something like that. There's a few things you can do, like 2 main things, I guess, that you can do with unwanted OT shinies. You could just sell them, which you said you don't want to do, but you could just sell them. Or the second one that I think is kind of cool, and there's probably more creative options. The second one that I think is kind of cool that someone brought up, I think Team Mister started doing this to some extent. You could trade them with your friends. So trading with your friends, like, hey, here's a phase shiny that I have. I'll trade you like my OT phase shiny for your OT phase shiny, and then you kind of have like a little connection with that friend. It's almost, I guess, like, what's the equivalent? Like fucking matching tattoos or some shit. It's cool. It's cute. If you want to do that, I think it's a really cool option. If you don't have friends in PokeMMO and you don't want to sell it, maybe just let it rot in the box. You know, I don't know what else. That's all the game. Yeah, people get pretty, it's also funny, Flepix, like, they're pretty short. Like, Abundant Shrine's like 30. It's number 1, it's so easy to get to the first boss and beat it, and number 2, they're like 30-minute runs, man. Like, it's not like it's like you're locked in like a super long, you know, meme. I'm brain off today. I'm like not playing this. I'm gonna set up Reflect and then go Primate Pier. Yeah, you can do some insane stuff with Abundant Shrine, which is really cool. Yeah, higher skill definitely equals better rewards. Very, very much so. Is this the rare candy clip? What is this?
Yeah, if rare candy.
Okay, shut up, cringe. Okay, since the Steelix is provoking anyway, I know I'm +6 on Melodic, but I'm just like not doing enough damage for it to really matter. I'm just gonna switch Primate here. This Primate will just do 10% every turn. This boss fight's taking way too long for no reason. I probably should have just switched. I was scared of like switching in and taking chip damage, but if the Steelix is provoking, that's not really gonna happen, right? So I was worried about just hard switching to Primate, but it should be fine. My Rotom went +8. Someone said that Empoleon's glitched. It can get +7 in this fight. I've never heard of +8. +6 is supposed to be the max, but obviously, yeah, it seems like there's some glitches sometimes during certain like PVM fights. Maybe it's intentional? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, no, I believe you, Tom. It's just, yeah, it's interesting. I've had a guy want to compare Instagram accounts over Abundant Shrine tilting. Bro completely crashed out. That's might be one of the craziest ones I've seen. Bro, if you're jumping to let's compare Instagrams, holy shit. That's I don't know if I've ever crashed out that. I crash out a lot. I don't know if I've crashed out that hard. That's pretty wild. Holy guacamole, dude. Yeah, that'll about do it. He for sure would have gotten ratioed. That's fucking crazy. Dude, that's wild. Going for the his max bench on Rocket League, dude. We're cooking. Okay, we're doing some good stuff over here. I've seen mostly good random teammates. I feel like I've only had like 2 rough teammates out of like a shit ton of like 12 plus solo queues. I don't know, something like that. Yo, what's up, Rumel, fellow gamer? How you doing today, dude? Yeah, we're already doing 10% damage. That'll help a ton. There we go. The man has arrived. The myth, the man, the legend, the coiled snake hat owner. Yeah, well, League of Legends, that makes sense. The average League player is like, hey man, like let's, you know, compare my botted Instagram account with like 10k followers because he thinks that's impressive. Like that is your average League player. PokeMMO player, I'm shocked by. You know, PokeMMO player whipping out the Instagram comparison is a pretty big crash out. That's pretty unhinged. Dude, yeah, that's amazing. Dude, nice work, Kendred. Nice work, nice work. Not the max bench weight in real life. Fuck. Meant playing Rocket League, yeah. Somewhere after a while, though. For sure. I mean, if you draw, yeah, for sure. That's pretty much the MMO classic, you know? Find a good money-making method that works. It feels really powerful and efficient, and you're like, holy shit, like, hell yeah. And then eventually, after you do it for 30 hours, you're like, okay, I'm a little sick of this. Yes, the money is good, but like, come on, man, you know? Especially from scratch, right? Oh, for the Iron 4 lead, same percentage? Yo, you're in a rare club, Godly. That's impressive, you know? That's kind of based. People can't sleep on that. Selection can't beat him though. Lots of nice people from global chat try to help me. Dude, that's amazing. I'm really happy to hear you've had some nice people try to help you at least along the way. It's hard. The slacking rate is really tough, man. What rating have you done? Like the dungeon running. The dungeon running I've probably done like, I want to say 12 to 15, like 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, no, you're fine. No, you're fine. I understood what you meant, which is the point of language. I would say 10 to 15 runs total. Like nothing crazy. Probably about right. Patrouski, you're the most skilled and wonderful Pokemon player I've ever seen. I definitely disagree with that, but I appreciate the fact that you feel that way. From your biggest glazer. Hey, we need, you know, I do appreciate a glazer, okay? We got a lot of schmeemers. A glazer every now and again, you know, a small amount, a minute amount of glazers is respectable. I appreciate it, man. To exceed toxicity. I always say, like, dude, when I started, a big reason I didn't want to do PokeMMO PvP, okay? A big reason I was scared to do PokeMMO PvP content was because I know that I tilted, and I would, there was 2 things that I would say, okay? I would say, I'm pretty honest about my PvP wins. If you go back and watch my old PvP videos, you'll actually notice this. There's a lot of videos where I say, fuck man, I didn't deserve to win this and I just got lucky, right? Like the better player didn't win here. I was always very honest about that. But then when the same thing happened, vice versa, I was also very vocal about it. So I was like, fuck man, like I don't feel like the better player won here. I feel like I should have won here. Like that's a shit game. Like fuck that, my opponent played way worse than me, like objectively, and he still got the W. That's the most frustrating thing in fucking video games, right? You can't really, from my thought process was, you can't really do that as a content creator because it draws too much hate to the person, yada yada yada. I try to be like very not toxic very early on, even though I kind of get pretty emotional, pretty tilted in games like that. Spidget and Smooch from the start were like, fuck it, like this guy's fucking a zombie, brain dead moron, we're gonna fucking stuff his teeth in with fucking charge beam, Alakazam, like I feel, dude, from the start they were like, fuck it, we're not even gonna try to not be toxic. And it's genius, because if that's the expectation, if that's what you build your brand around, you're fucking chilling. You don't gotta, right? But if you build your brand about kind of like being trying to be a reasonable whatever guy, then like, and you're toxic, it's like, oh fuck, this guy, what the hell, this guy's fake, like, well, you know. It's kind of genius to just do that strat. Oh. So what's your brand? My brand? I don't know, bro. Being a goofball, being bad at the game at this point. Being a shiny hunter who tries to branch out, touch a little bit of everything, including your mama. True. Do I just queue back up? Maybe. I don't know if Lilith is. The Shmeem is. Yeah, no worries. What are investments? I'm on an alt account right now, so this Pokeyen stack is different. I don't even know, so I'd have to count it. I actually don't even know. Hey, dude, I'm happy to hear it could be helpful, Danny. Fucking hell yeah, man. Did you give up on the main? Yeah, I've quit the main. Yeah, you know, I have been playing an alt account for what is it? I put 19 hours into a different account, so that does mean that I'm quitting the main. That is true and real, and that's absolutely how it works. Good question. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Sounds right. Yeah, average. Yeah. His main got banned. True. It got banned because I got a DWI IRL. That's what Global Chat said. And you know, you can't lie on the internet, so it's true. You know, that is one of my favorite new fucking favorite new Global Chat memes. Main got banned. Gotcha. Yeah. But I fear it turns off new watchers. I feel like people shockingly like. What's the word? Like catch on, you know, 1.4K boxes if I recall right. I have no idea. What do you? I'm not sure if I understand what you mean, Soul. I'm not sure. I feel like the internet is all about inside friend group jokes. You know, when you look at the best content creators, I feel like almost all of them just have. They've all been doing it for like years and years and years, and they all just have so many inside jokes. And I feel like it's the people that want to like get into those inside jokes, like they're interested. It actually attracts people who are out of the loop. I think it's interesting, you know. I'm solo queuing only, I think, for this. Watch, I guess I'm in queue with someone who doesn't know who I am, so technically I'm not solo queue, but I'm not with any streamer rumors. What are your thoughts on PokeMMO banking? Right now, only one player is doing it. Why? PokeMMO banking? I don't know what that entails. Like loan sharks? Like what do you mean by PokeMMO banking? Are they like giving out loans at like a fucking interest rate? That feels sad, and hopefully that's not. I mean, if people want to do it, you know, it's a free, like, you know, you can do it. More power to you. That seems fucking sad to me. Like I wouldn't want, like, I feel like at that point you're just lending to gambling addicts, and like that's like I don't know, that feels really sad. I wouldn't want to do it, but if someone else did it, I wouldn't judge that. And that's, you know, it's a need in the market, you know, more power to them. Hit me up for raids. Yeah, getting loans feels pretty crazy. That feels like, bro, just go make some Pokeyen. Like, come on. Yeah, loans and rent, bro. Why are we turning PokeMMO? Why are we adding the worst parts of real life to PokeMMO, bro? Loans, fucking interest rates. Like, what do you want next? A mortgage? Like, what do you want? You want taxes too, bro? Like, God, dude, what the fuck? Oh man, that sounds not fun to me personally, but hey, you do you, dude. Sorry, I thought this was an economy. Yeah, I mean, hey, more power to you guys, okay? Like, fuck it. Yeah, go do your peepo business, your Spidget business. Like, literally more power to you. I was like, where's that Brolem I bought? Yeah, it's over here. I got you to like queue up. How am I supposed to say taxes? Yeah, hopefully it's correlated. My dad is visiting. I thought he just wanted to be here for my birthday, but he had an ulterior motive, doing a Zoom interview on my stream setup. Yo, based? Wait, that's kind of Giga Chad, though. Helping your dad with your stream setup? Kind of based. Houses in PokeMMO could be cool, okay? But, yeah. He's big Pokemon. I didn't talk about it, bro. I feel like other people were like, yo, fucking let's add taxes and loans. Like, come on, man. I want a team hall. Yeah, a guild hall. Player housing's tough to do. You could do a guild hall for sure. That needs to be done. It's interesting how, and Lilith is totally right from what I've seen, anecdotally, dude. It seems like fucking. I don't know if it's just players. I don't even know. It seems like players are getting worse on. I don't know why. On average for Abundant Shrine, it doesn't really make sense, because you would think if the event was out for longer, you would think it would mean that, what's it called, right? You would think it would mean people have gotten better. What's KEKW? KEKW is just a fucking laughing emote. So if you hear me say KEKW out loud, it means I'm a moron who says Twitch words out loud. That's pretty much, yeah, that pretty much explains it. Is it better to save chairs plus something in Shiny War events? It's up to you, man. You could make investments into something or sell it short term. For, there's not really a wrong answer. It's more so like up to you. From my perspective, I've taken one time of 10 mils my shiny as security for 10% interest per week. Bro, holy fuck. I mean, more power. This is actually logically, dude. Okay, I gotta talk about this because this is really funny. Talk about like what's going on in the PokeMMO community. I respect this. Okay, logically, if there's a need in the market for it and people want to do it, more power to you. I got asked, hey man, what do you think about PokeMMO banking in the game? And I was like, what do you like? Do you mean like loans, like giving people out loans? And he was like, pretty much yes. He said, from my perspective, I've taken a one-time loan of 10 million Pokeyen with my shiny as a security deposit for 10% interest per week. I've started to learn flipping, and now I'm making decent Pokeyen. But it feels like if you know how to use Pokeyen, what do you say? If it works for you, more power to you. I think that's a really interesting opportunity for both the person and the player. It makes me want to laugh so much, the idea of adding interest rates and like loans and like fucking what taxes are next. We're gonna fucking add mortgages. Like there's something really funny about, let's add all of the most boring, dry, like worst parts of being an adult. Let's fucking throw those into this game that we love and play for fun. Like something's really funny about it. But at the end of the day, logically, if it's making two people happy and you're having a good trade of services, more power to you. What's it matter? But it does make me want to laugh so hard, and I hope you understand that. Respectfully, there's something very funny about it. Metrodome Monday's next logical step is Loan Shark Sunday. Yeah, like holy Loan Shark Sunday is crazy. It's the security, right? But for real, people pay interest. I mean, it's not irrelevant, but it's you have to give something up. It's like when how many people in school growing up had a teacher? We don't have Mankey unlocked yet. How many people in school had a teacher that like wouldn't let you go to the bathroom unless you like left one shoe or some shit, right? Which is insane looking back, IMO. But it was pretty common. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, but common. Go Ice Beam here into Fake Out into the wide duck ass. We kind of did clap the... Okay, never mind. Shut up, chat. It's a really weird thing. It was pretty common, and I'm sure some people definitely had that experience, right? Making kids walk in public bathroom without shoes, that's genius. Looking back, yeah, that sounds fucking insane, but it's what teachers did to make sure that kids wouldn't just, because we had so many kids that would just roam the halls, you know, like they would just like get a bathroom pass and then just like go fuck off and never come back to class. Bank servers in your Discord? I mean, that's fine. Once again, like, I don't really do much in my Discord, so I can't even take credit for it. Like, my Discord is so community ran, and it's more like whatever fucking needs need to be met by the community, you know? I don't know if we're gonna give. No, yeah, no, it's super fair. I just run. No, dude, once again, that's super fair. Well, there's nothing fucking wrong with it. It's more so just it's a little funny to me like. It's okay to have an intuitive response and then be like, when you logically think about it, you know what, that's okay, right? What's a good example? I mean, this is like the only example I can think of, but there are other examples in life where like intuitively you're like, oh fuck, that sounds so funny, but then when you think about it, you're like, oh, you know what, like it kind of makes sense. It's kind of a fun meme. Hey, Joe, new Pokemon. I was wondering if it's possible to breed hidden abilities like Malaxi Gyarados, so the only skill of it. You have to, unfortunately, yeah, you have to like have the Pokemon with hidden ability access. You can't like breed hidden ability onto it. You can use prismatic pearls to suck hidden ability access off of one Pokemon to another. However, that usually costs too much Pokeyen to be worth it, but it depends on the situation. Like, so people do it for their shinies, of course. If you have like a shiny Ponyta and you want a you know, hidden ability Ponyta for like a flame body Pokemon, you can do that sort of thing. I kind of want like a Smeargle in the back for heals. Yeah, Healing Wind plus Mending Prayer. I like that in the back. I can thief the Spoink. See, Dittos hit 7K. Don't tell me that. That's pretty crazy. If actually, Sorry, Soul actually bought them to 7K. I need to see this. Someone said, Pat, did you see Dittos hit 7K? What do you think about that? I haven't seen that. That's disgusting if that's true. I mean, there's still 5K a piece now, it seems like. But I assume for maybe they've all been listening like the last 40 minutes. So I assume at one point, even, I'm going to be so honest, even Dittos hitting 7K for like a split second is kind of crazy. That's really, really wild. Like, people may forget, but like just, I think 2 years ago, Dittos were 3,000 Pokeyen on the GTL. Like, that was the average price, you know? And it slowly went up to 3K, to 4K, to 4,200, 4,500 for the longest time. It was like 4K to 4,200. And then it kind of creeped up to 5K after more changes and really just the increase demand for rare shiny hunters. I think the biggest thing it should show, what's interesting about the Ditto market is that it shows two things. It shows a decline in intermediate to beginner players, which is a little unfortunate because they should be the ones Ditto farming. But to be fair, Ditto farming is just not as good as a moneymaker right now, even though the Dittos are worth so much. So it's a weird economy thing. But as well as it also shows, so I'm clicking moves, it also shows a drastic increase, in my personal opinion. It shows a drastic increase in hardcore players, in veteran players, right? People who are doing Ditto shunts, egg shunts, rare shunts. Those are your like most hardcore, most dedicated players. So to have that many people doing them to where it's like really like noticeable in the economy, it's a good thing. It's like, oh shit, people are one of the hardest thing, the biggest problem we have in PokeMMO is bridging the gap from new player to, or sorry, from intermediate player to endgame player. A lot of players are new players. They do a great job. They play for a few hundred hours. They pop off. They make a lot of progress, become incredible intermediate players very, very quickly. Like very, very talented. We get a lot of really good beginners into intermediate players. We don't get a lot of those intermediate players becoming veteran players. And it's just hard. The jump from intermediate to veteran is bigger. It takes more time. A lot of people feel lost. It's one of the biggest, not even one of the biggest problem in PokeMMO is that a lot of people feel lost after finishing all 5 regions. After finishing all 5 regions, what do you do? And I try to work so hard to hopefully answer that question, to make daily content, to entertain alongside. Go check out 63 things to do. If you're struggling with what to do in game, please go check out 63 Things to Do. I think it's like the most important guide that I've made personally, hopefully answering and helping players make goals and figure out what to do. There is tons to do in PokeMMO. I truly believe PokeMMO has infinite content. It's more of a sandbox game like Minecraft than it is a game like a traditional like Fire Red Pokemon game where there's not that much to do after you finish the storyline, right? There's not that much post game in Fire Red, in my opinion, after you beat the islands and stuff like that, right? But there's a lot of content in PokeMMO, but it can be difficult to find it or difficult to know what to do, right? And not everybody wants to stick that out, you know, which is understandable. I had that same problem with EVE Online. One of the few games I'm pretty stubborn and I usually stick with games pretty hard, but one of the few games I couldn't get into was EVE Online. It's just very, very complex, very convoluted, been around for a long time. The hardest problem I had was, what do you do? I didn't have a direction. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to grind. I kept getting destroyed by my ships, destroyed by endgame players. I didn't know how to progress or a path of progression. I tried to look up videos and watch content, and there wasn't a whole lot there. So I think content can really carry a game in that degree. And I could do a lot better job, a lot better at that, as well as hopefully just encourage PokeMMO to make things like achievements, to make things like permanent raids, which they're working on. They're working on fixing the end game they're working on fixing that problem. They've been trying to fix this problem for a while. They know it exists. They're trying to fix it, and they're getting there. So I have really high hopes for the future of PokeMMO, but yeah. What was the initial question? What happened? What did this spawn from? What was the fucking... I'm just fucking yapping at this point. What was the fucking initial question? What the fuck? What was the initial question? Was that ramble about fucking the Ditto price? Nah, I'm actually so cooked. I somehow got to that talking point about Dittos being 7K. I think I'm actually an NPC. That actually felt pre-scripted. I'm noticing in live time. That's really weird. You're a yapping freak, respectfully? How did that... Holy shit, bro. 63 tips. 63 tips is good, but 63 things to do. I have many 63 videos, like I think 3 or 4. I have 63 money-making methods, criminally underrated in my personal opinion. Some of my best videos are these 63 things videos. 63 tips for beginners, 63 money makers in PokeMMO. That's a fucking big one, you know? Like a lot of people always, how do I make money in the game? Like, bro, there's a video with fucking like all the methods in the whole game, right? Including like fucking selling art on the forums. Like it's a pretty fucking in-depth video on methods. I'm trying to kill this bunny really quick. One sec. The bunny needs to die. The fake out one-shots Whismer? Is that a crit? Yeah, it's a crit. It's like, what the fuck? If you are lost on what to do in the game, yeah, the biggest recommendation I can give is 63 things to do, and try to make a notepad. Make a notepad document, watch that video, and just jot down the ones that interest you, or any of your own ideas that pop up in your head, you know? It's a great question. What is reselling service program? What do you mean? I'm not sure if I know what you mean. I would guess by the name of a reselling service, is that some sort of like long-term, like if you have a really niche, say like a broker? Yeah. Do you want Tando yet? No, dude, no, it's a good question, JPat. Good question today. You're a yapping freak, Dika Chad. Patience also need, yeah, to play any MMO, you're gonna need patience. If you're coming to PokeMMO, I'm pretty honest. Like if you're coming to PokeMMO expecting that like after work dopamine hit, like just go play Fortnite. And that's no disrespect, Fortnite's a fucking fun game. It's fun, bro. It's a simple fun game. PokeMMO is not a simple fun game. It's a complex, patient, slow, it's like a chess type game. It's not your Marvel rival. It's not your Fortnite. They're just different styles of games. Sometimes I want to play Marvel Rivals. Sometimes I want to play PokeMMO. Like it just depends on mood and stuff, you know? Dratini broker? Fuck. I've submitted a whole bunch of suggestions on the suggestion box. Dude, I would say very few of them actually get submitted. But also, in fairness to the devs, I'd say a lot of them are... Okay, not bad. I don't even feel comfortable saying that. Most suggestions in the suggestion box, it's not that they're bad. They're just low prio, you know? The biggest thing you have to factor in is priority for the PokeMMO devs. It's the same with... I only know this because I'm it's the same with content creators. There's a million good ideas. So many people come in chat every day and say, like, here's all these amazing YouTube video ideas. And I'm always like, dude, yes, that is so true. Like, I agree with you. That is a great idea. You should go make it yourself because that's a great video idea and I don't have the time for it. Or it's not like that high up my priority list, but it's still very good. Like, there's just so many things to do. So much of it can come down to priorities. I'm just absolutely chilling. I actually am so impressed by... I think I should use fake out mons more often, like pick up the APOM or whatever. APOM has been absolutely crushing in these fights. Just being able to get a fake out off. Every single fight is just me scalding one Pokemon. I just scald one of these Ekans, for example, fake out the other one, and look at my Pokemon's HP. I've gone through 9 waves. I haven't used a single Mending Prayer. You also probably just don't need a Mending Prayer mon if you do this strat. It's just, this is so consistent. You may have to avoid certain mons that may have inner focus, because there are a few of those, like Riolu, I think. So be aware of the inner focus, but this is so chill. I can't recommend fake out strats enough when doing the waves up to the boss. What is your best video on your channel? I think the 63 series. I don't think it's 63 tips anymore, even though that is the most popular. I don't think it's the best video anymore. I think the best video probably is 63 moneymakers or 63. I think 63 things to do. I think 63 things to do is my most important video. I think it answers the most important questions. Stream recap 100 is fuck. That's true for shiny hunting. Stream recap 100. Maybe that is the best video. Stream recap 100 is fucking beautiful. And it was just due to RNG and due to, like, I wish I had webcam on that day. That would have totally changed the vibe. Those streams would have been so much more visceral. Difficult question to explain. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. This has been done before to some extent. One sec. Is there a way to have a Pokemon that will not KO a Horde Pokemon unless it has 31 defense / HP IV? Yes, you can run calculations. This can be done and people have done it. The problem is that it's honestly not really worth it. It's so much effort to get that exact calculation. And then it's just not generally worth the time to beat down a Horde just to catch a 1 × 31 Pokemon and, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Why don't you collab with other creators, make community videos? Same answers before. Time and energy. I would love to do more collabs. It's one of the big things I want to work on in 2025. It's just time and energy, man. There are so many things to do. It's not like there's not like many things I don't want to do. It's more like, oh, there's so much to do. You can only do so much in a day, so much in a year, so much in, whatever. And I try to do the most I can, but, to use this pre-workout, fuck, that's an honor. 63 things to do, currently has 63,000 views. That is a fun fact. I didn't know that. That's cool. I appreciate that. That was a great question, by the way, German. Let me just Ice Beam Thief this so I can save a little PP on the Skull. Not that I will for sure need it, but I'm getting low on Skull PP. I kind of just need a better Mon for the boss. I don't know what we have. I don't know if we have a whole lot for the boss here. Nothing's speaking to me. Dude, Stream Recap 100. Yeah, I'll never recreate Stream Recap 100 for sure. Putting in personal community events. I mean, always. I want to get back to I want to get back to fashion contests. You know, I have to the problem is I'm already booked out February. Like I literally, like, it sounds dumb, and I know I hop on live stream and I stream every day, and that's kind of the meme, but like there is always so much going on in the background that people don't see, as well as how much planning goes into something ahead of time. Like even this series where I'm just sitting here and chilling and doing Abundant Shrine, this series has been in the, you know, I've wanted to do this for years, and the pre-planning before this and the strategy and picking which region to do and picking what starter and picking what there's a lot that goes into it, as well as the timing and stuff alongside other things. I have a second YouTube channel where I do Dungeon Defenders, etc, etc. I can give you an idea. You wearing a Jinx cosplay and Spidget is your mentor, you doing PvP with Jinx. You want me to wear a Jinx cosplay? I think you should take that idea, my king. That is, you know, go ahead and you can do a speed run where you become a content creator and get canceled in the same day, and that would be, you know, the fastest speed run of all time. It'd be a great video. I really recommend it, man. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Is there a way to farm BP? You can kind of farm BP with things like E4 reruns to some extent. Why does the sad song always come on? I can't listen to this. It's too sad. Dungeon Defender. That is insane. Like, it is one of the craziest things to me. Imagining that someone could find out about my PokeMMO channel through my Dungeon Defenders channel, like, seems like a foreign concept to me. Like, how is that remotely true? Like, it sounds insane. You know, I mean, that channel has, I'm approaching 5,000 subs on my secondary channel, which is very fucking cool. I don't want to underappreciate that. Like, that is really fucking cool. Expert belt we can keep. Iron plate we don't need. Is loaded dye good for anything? We'll keep it for a sec, 'cause I just don't know. Punching gloves is good. Rock gem. Sky plate we don't need. Splash plate. Spooky plate. Thick glove. Do we have Cubone / Marowak? No, we do not. Strength charm, yada yada. I need a Pokemon. I need a good Mon. This guy's Piplup alive? Oh, Piplup. Oh. It's not. How are you? I'm pretty good, dude. What's up, Elvin? Gotta be working on this challenge. Let me try to... I need some sort of Pokemon in the back to deal more damage to the boss. I don't know what's... I need a fighting type. I could just go Tepig, Emboar, Steelix, Die. This is gonna be a tough run. This might be tough, but hopefully doable. No Mankey. Piplup also died. This guy is demanding Evo Charm or Infernape, I assume, which makes sense. No. Please don't. No. Please don't. No. Please don't Evo Golduck. It's not good. First boss. That's a waste of an Evo Charm. I'm sorry. It really is. Please don't do that. I think I'd go Trico. Go Trico Drain Punch. But it's just not great. It's not even Stab. Is there any fighting types here? There's like none, right? Damn. No fighting types with Stab here. This is so fucking awkward. Got the second boss? No. This team we made a lot of mistakes. A lot of people made a lot of, which happens. It's okay. Is Sceptile the most powerful mon to bring, you guys think? Or do you just go like fucking like Salamence here? What the fuck do you... Nothing is good here. Summary. Everything sucks here. I think I just go Trico. That's so brutal. Silk Scarf can go on Apom, I guess. I mean, that's fine. Evolution Charm. Gonna use that on Trico. She can evo her other Pokemon. Yeah, that's honestly good here. I'll buy one now. Use on Shield. Okay, we buy that charm. We have 14 coins. Nice. And sell the dice, I assume. And buy a strength charm, which I probably put on Sceptile. Don't know if that's too selfish. I think it's fine. I think we can do this. Better than nothing. Anybody need HP? I'll just heal fucking everybody. Apom. Anybody need heals? Esper Belt Lucario is good. Yeah, good call. Check everything. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat really hard. I miss you guys. I love you so much. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just checking everything that's going on. Yeah, just do whatever you can, King. There's Piplup. The Piplup's dead. Yeah. Trade. Does he have Mon for him? Meditate. Oh, this is nice. That's so sweet. First play Meditate. This guy is so nice. What the heck? We're gonna fail. I think we're fine. You really don't need much to beat the first boss. I think we're fine. I'll also show my video. Any goals left for the main account? I don't. It's a great question. Yo, Pat, saw your shipment video. Any goals left for the main account? I don't think so for the event. I think my main account is literally done for the event. I could go like buy some extra things, like make some few investments, or like buy little like small cheap vanities here and there. But I think the main account is like we did Zodiac Masters, we did Shaman, we did all the raids, we did all the swarms. I think I completed the main, which feels really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, really satisfying. Lilith said Andy will carry. Lilith said fucking Andy will carry. Lilith will carry. He's trying to trade you. I think he wants you to trade. Yeah, one Deadmon. Thank you so much. That was really nice of this one guy. That was a really nice call. This guy, that was a really good call by this guy, Kurt. And like, I was really nice of him and a good call already. That was really nice of him. And it was a good call. That's the two things you love to see, man. I always forget. I don't know. I always fucking forget that you can trade Pokemon in the what's it called? Yep. Trade Pokemon in this. I always forget.
I think I should use fake out Mons more often.
Okay, Pat trolling. How am I already getting called for trolling? Come on, melodic Oro, please. No, I got you. Sorry, no worries. Dragon blessing. Oh. If we need the blessing, yeah, I can do that. Do we need for... Is the Spinda just going for... Let's see. Drain Punch not doing max damage? Okay, we can definitely go for that. We can definitely go for blessing then. We want Patrouski emo. We kind of have that with White Duck Ass. Hey, in today's can a new player buy an orange skull? Cute. This is a good question. This is a good question. And I have a very optimistic, positive lens and view of new players in Pokemon that you can succeed very, very well. I think there's been so many changes that it's never too late to start Pokemon, etc., etc. But this might be the one thing that I don't think, obviously, the average new player is capable of. It's possible that one day, if you're really good or really exceptional, you can even overcome that. But the question is, hey Pat, in today's game, how can a player buy an orange skull or a Q hat? It's been very expensive for as long as I've been playing for 2 years. I'm only able to get Shadow Bone Club. The difference between, I think most Pokemon players, even that's like a club that I'm even not part of, you know? Like, people think that I'm, rich in Pokemon because I have, a few $100 million net worth, which I'm really happy to have, and I've worked very hard for it over the past 4 years or so, and some good privilege and luck with being a streamer and yada, yada, yada. Some good investments, bad investments, yada, whatever, right? But man, when you make the jump from like a vanity that's 30 mil, that's an expensive, high-end goal vanity for average players, for 99.9% of players. But then you make the jump to something like an orange skull, which is like a few billion, right? You make the jump to the Q hat, which is, I don't even feel super comfortable making price calls on those vanities anymore because a lot of people seem to, it's very like contentious. I think Q hat is a few billion as well. What's a few billion? I don't even know. Like, they're traded so infrequently that they're very, very rare. And then you have beyond the Q hat's one of the cheaper, I believe, right? One of the cheaper mega rares. You have the Desu Lab Coat and the Electric Storm, right? These are two vanities that the average player probably doesn't even know exists, understandably so, because they cost 10 to 20 billion Pokeyen, which is an astronomical number that most players hear, and you're like, how does that even happen? How does someone even get that much Pokeyen? And unless you are truly exceptional, no, there's two ways. Number one, you're an old player who just has this old money and has these old investments and these old vanities, and you just got it, which that happens. And there's something to be said about advantage from being in on the ground floor. And I think that's okay. It just happens. It's life, just how it goes, right? However, there are players. I don't want to make people feel like it's not possible, because it is possible. It's just very hard. It's very, very hard. There was a player in Team Mister who I think either came back to the game. I think he came back to the game and went from 0 Pokeyen to 1 billion within 1 year of flipping in PokeMMO. Now, that takes a lot of commitment, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of game knowledge, a lot of patience, and I mean, a fair bit of capital along the way, but he literally went from 0, like he made the capital. So like, you can't even really call it that, And then there are people like Xanarchy or other, I know people who have made, I think Quacks is like the classic example. There are people who have like 16 gym rerun alts, and they'll do like gym reruns on 16 accounts a day. And if you do that for like a while, that's 16 hours a day. I would never expect anybody or tell anybody to do that. That's ridiculous. But let's do a reasonable number, a more reasonable, right, quote unquote. Let's say you have 4 to 6 alts that all do storylines. The high end is 16, the average is probably 2. Let's go somewhere like, let's say you have 6 alt accounts, still kind of high, but sure, right? Let's say you have 6 alt accounts and you do gym reruns on them every day for not quite a year. Let's just do a year. Let's fuck it, right? So what you would do is you would do 6 times let's say you do a decent gym rerun that makes pretty good Pokeyen, but not the best. Let's say you make 350. I'm underestimating in a lot of ways. Let's say you make 350k profit per account, right? That's 2.1 million Pokeyen per day for 6 hours. Multiply that by 365, you end up with 766 million Pokeyen. Maybe I'm crazy. I think that's like, now that would be really dreadful and drive most people insane. But if you have the dedication, the patience, and the motivation to do so, that's a pretty fucking insane result, right? That's pretty crazy in my opinion. 766 million Pokeyen within 1 year. 6 hours a day is a lot, obviously. But if you cut that in half, maybe do 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day I think is very viable. You know, let's say we divide it by 2, 383 million a year. I think it's more extreme progress like that is more viable than people realize. It's just long term, the same way any MMO is. If you're not in for the long haul with PokeMMO, or not in for the long haul, then you're never gonna make the kind of progress, which is okay. It's understandable, you know. It's okay to adjust your goals based on how you want to play the game. If you plan to play PokeMMO for 5 years, then these things are viable and you can try to plan long term, right? If you plan to play PokeMMO for a summer with your friends, just playing through the storylines and having a nostalgic blast of a time, there's nothing wrong with either of these playstyles. It's more like what is healthy for you, what is fun for you, what's enjoyable, etc., right? There's nothing wrong with being a casual Pokemon player or a hardcore one, as long as you're taking care of your responsibilities, you know, paying your rent, hygiene, taking care of yourself, right? But I'm assuming we're doing that, right? I think it's a cool thing. I think people can play the game the way they want to. I think progress can be made. You just have to think long term and you have to be dedicated and patient, you know? It's the same with going to the gym or anything like that. You have to kind of make just small, slow progress every single day, and it just takes a long time. It's a super long ramble. Okay. I know that I should just grind this fucking event more, but man, I kind of need a break, dude. I'm so sick of this event. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sick of grinding Abundant Shrine already, man. I'm gonna message. I think I'm gonna take a break. Lol. I commend you so much for how hard you grind this. I feel like I need to shake up my activities. Maybe go do some storyline or something. Reading. Best of luck in your runs. Okay. Let me sell off these memers. Oh, that's so sick. Hell yeah. Fuck. I'll leave the link so they can queue. That's awesome. Lilith is a new player from my understanding who's been grinding, like, they're 1 mil away from Shadow Cape. Like, they also got the Shen Wu mount. Like, this is actually insane. So one of the few people I've met on this account, I'm only solo queuing. However, I did meet 1 to 2 people on this account that didn't know who I was, like didn't know I was Patrouski. I've just been playing with them, which is really cute. So I'm truly trying to go for the full-on new player experience. It's been really cool talking to this Lilith, this other new player. She's talked about it, or they, I don't know. They've talked about they're 1 mil Pokeyen away from the Shadow Cape. They're 1 mil away from the Shadow Cape. They got the Shenwu off of Pokeyen, all gained from the Abundant Shrine. Every time I log on this account, this person is grinding the Abundant Shrine. This is from my understanding, I could be wrong, maybe like 5 regions-ish done. From my understanding, a newer player, newer-ish, they're not in a team, right? Newer-ish player who has grinded, the Shadow Cape is, you know, a few mil. The Shenwu, they've grinded 6 mil or so as a newer player easily because they put in the hours in this event, and it's really, really cool to see. I think it's really important to see. It's really cool to acknowledge, really cool to shout out. And it's not like my series, I've made 1 million Pokeyen, right? If other players are making 6 mil in these events, the whole point of this is to once again show you guys that you can do it too, and I want you to feel empowered. I want you to believe in yourself. It's you're capable of more than you realize is the message I want to put across with this series. And it just takes time and energy and time and effort. And sometimes it's hard to put that in. But if you can throw up a YouTube video in the background, throw up an anime, throw up a movie, throw up a TV show, and do something while you're watching something, the progress is going to kind of kick along. It's going to happen faster than you realize. And that's a big part of PokeMMO. Yeah, that's probably true, Ellie Adult. Let me, okay, let me sell off these lucky reds. Do. 5999. Red envelope. 4549. No, 39. I have to pee really quick, so I'm gonna do a quick restroom break. We're probably gonna work on something else. Either storyline or work. I kind of want to work on some breeds and get some raid Pokemon together. So I'll be right back, fellas. Give me a quick BRB break. Take a stretch break while we're at it, boys. Oh, okay, we're back. Is stream over? No, it's the BRB screen for those who may not know. It says be right back, but it's easy to miss that, you know, on the Pepe Pewter screen. I'm new how to breed Pokemon. I recommend checking out a visual guide. Here, let me get a PokeMMO breeding guide. I was, you know, just make sure to Google questions. It's really cool. It's like, this sounds like a shill, but it's kind of true. Like, it's really, really fortunate we live in an era where you can Google questions about Pokemon and find answers. As dumb as that sounds, like, we didn't have, like, growing up, this is so back in my day, boomer, so I apologize in advance. But, like, growing up, we didn't have that. Like, I didn't have that. Like, it was so hard to find answers, resources, information. Like, it was so difficult to find stuff out about this game. And we live in an era now where you can just Google, you know, how do I do this? What to do that? Like, how to make money? How to, like, we have so many resources. I try to encourage people to use them as much as possible. Gonna be a good, it's gonna make your time a lot better in Pokemon and make you have more fun and hopefully more Pokeyen, more success, yada yada yada. I know I sound like a smartass when I don't mean to. I know it comes off like that, so I apologize, but I just try to encourage people to use your own resources before, you know, asking someone else. It's literally, it gets you a better answer. Like, as the viewer, if you Google how do I breed for profit or how do I breed this thing, you're gonna get a resource that is created to answer that question. Visually, it's edited, it's broken up, like, etc. Versus if you ask me that on stream, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, you want to buy braces and then get 231 Pokemon, but you want to get a good deal and a good species, and then you put them together, and the day command will show what it looks like, and then you fucking breed it, and you hatch it, and you this means nothing. I can't verbally explaining breeding does not work. It means nothing. It's gonna sound like gibberish, right? It's better to look up a guide specifically created to answer that question, right? It's like if you asked, imagine asking a mechanic, okay, how do you fix a car, right? And he's like, well, fucking, what's wrong with it, right? And you're like, I don't know. I don't know how to do diagnostics, right? And then he's like, fuck, man, go to mechanic school. Like you gotta fucking start from ground zero, you know? Like, yeah. Fixed positions in link. I think the only way, I could be mistaken, is just to leave the link and rejoin, unfortunately. I don't know of a better way, Timo. I wish there was. I wish you could, like, just drag and that's how it worked. Do you have commands in Twitch chat? We have a ton of commands for, like, certain big videos. I don't think we need a command for, like, should we have a command on, like, how to breathe, like how to drink water? Like, I don't know. I feel like we reach a point where it's like, dude, at some point it's a human error of, like, you've got to just learn how to Google. Like, we live in an era with the most powerful tool known to humankind to ever exist. We have all of the world's informations and resources at our fingertips. If you are not using them, you are cooked, brother. Like, you might as well start fucking get the spatula now and start learning how to flip burgers, because, like, dude, if you just Google shit, I don't mean to, like, be demeaning, but oh my god, just Google stuff. It's so powerful. It's so good. It's so back in your parents' era, they'd have to fucking walk 6 miles down to the local library, if they had one, and use Dewey's Decimal System to maybe find a book, possibly on a subject, and then read through 300 pages just to get an answer on how much baking powder should you add to your fucking carrot pot pie. We're so fucking lucky. Can we please, like, talk about, like, having privilege and making sure to use it? If we have this privilege, let's fucking use it, bro. Holy you know? Google is so powerful, dude. This is pretty gross warm. That was not good warm, I'll be honest. Not to flame any individual person, you know, it's fine to, I understand wanting a social element and wanting a specific guide and yada yada. Yes, even in 2021, it wasn't until like 2022, 2023, you know. You are part I'm part of why, but there's so many other, we have a lot of fucking great content creators that are doing a lot of great stuff, you know? How you doing today, Pat? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Also, very seriously, I suck at baking. I don't do baking. I like to like cook like little stovetop memers and just go based off intuition and fucking meme, but carrot Popeye, yeah, true. All right. Alrighty, fellas, here is the Pokeyen gained from today. Not a ton of progress today in terms of Pokeyen and other things. Not as much as episode 2, obviously. But we did make some storyline progress and just learned a lot, I feel like, about certain things. And also learning to deal with the frustrations. I think showing the frustrations of what it's like to be a new player in PokeMMO is super important so you guys don't feel crazy if you feel frustrated. Because it's going to happen, man. It can be a frustrating game, whether a frustrating gym leader you get stuck on, a frustrating part in the storyline, frustrating teammates in a cooperative activity. It's going to happen. It's human. It's an MMO. It makes sense. It's all about how you handle it, being polite as possible, and just moving on and continuing your own progress. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Like it if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. You can watch the streams as well on Twitch. And then Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo do help out a ton. I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Stream is not ending. The stream is not ending. That was just for a video. The stream is not ending. I should have said it beforehand. I actually meant to say beforehand. The stream is not ending. The stream is not ending. The stream is not ending. I meant to say beforehand, but I forgot. That was my fault. Was this also a clip? That was still dap. That was a huge still dap. We have to do an intro for the next. Okay, chat. I have to let chat in on a little secret, okay? If you're in the stream right now, okay, this is a secret meme, okay, just for you. That was day 3's video, which I ended up extending into day 4, aka today, okay? Because I didn't really have enough progress. I didn't want to upload a video that was only 8 minutes long or 7 minutes long of progress. I wanted to get a little bit more. Today is day 4. We're gonna start today's 4 video now, okay? So, secret meme, okay? Only don't tell anybody, okay? It's a secret meme. You're not allowed to tell anybody, okay? Keep that in mind. We're gonna move this up. Head over here. Secret meme, okay, chat? Secret memes. Understand that. Let me go Let me clear my hard drive space a little bit. Empty my recycle bin. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Maybe like grab this in my party for a quick sec. Yeah. Chat, behave for the intro, okay? I believe in you. Be kind, be nice, be handsome, be smart, be tall, like you all are, true and real, okay? Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and welcome back to day 4 of my PokeMMO From Scratch series in 2025. We are on the Lunar New Year Andy account. This series is all about starting a new account with only 5 or so days left in an event in PokeMMO and seeing how much progress we can make along the way. We have a whole list of goals, which we've achieved making the 1 million Pokeyen, but we have a lot of other stuff to do that we haven't really gotten yet to properly. We have to make a full raid team, hopefully. We need to get more utility Pokemon. I still need to finish the storyline. We're making decent progress in everything, but we're not really there in any of them yet, except for the 1 million Pokeyen, but we're going to be spending some of that today, right? So it's nice that one of the best buys I've gotten so far is this Breloom. This is a really nice utility Pokemon, a catching Breloom that I was able to find for a pretty solid price on the GTL. Adamant nature, 20 plus attack and speed, 25 plus even. This is a good example of a catching Breloom you want to get your hands onto. We're going to have to put False Swipe and Spore and stuff onto it. And then importantly, it's level 52. We can't even use it yet. So we have the main thing I want to work on today immediately is storyline progress, being able to get the 8th gym badge and eventually defeat the Elite Four. unlock the ability to use level 100 Pokemon. Getting access to level 100 Pokemon in your first region is super crucial. It gives you access to EV training, XP training, and just doing a lot more in the region during events and stuff that you might otherwise not be able to. We're starting today with around 1.4 million Pokeyen. Hopefully we see that stat grow. The main way we've been making Pokeyen throughout the Lunar New Year event has been grinding Abundant Shrine. I'd like to try some other things, but it's when you're a new player, it's just so good to abuse the event. It's so good. It's such insane Pokeyen per hour for a new player. You can do it with just 4 gym badges in most of the regions. Super, super powerful stuff. So we're going to continue forward today. I'm going to start making my way over to Oplucid City. We finished all the little mini quests over here in Icarus. Let's go ahead and start biking. Okay. Chat is spamming question mark, question mark, question mark. What happened? He's lying, chat. I know his secret. Shiny Gabite Swarm. Swarm Shiny? Wait. No. That's fucking cool, dude. No. That's way too cool for Tom. I don't believe it. That's way too cool of a... There's no way. No way, Tom. It doesn't get shinies? Where is it at? Should I hop to the main and come to it? That's if you could maybe just catch it. That's so sick, dude. If you're lying in a 24-hour timeout, ooh, that'd be brutal. Let's go grab this. Let's go tank the trainer. I'm on channel 7. Damn. Good luck to you, man. That's really crazy, dude. That's really crazy. Is this YouTube? Yeah, what's up, Agent Did? So, but is this YouTube is really funny. This is a live stream. What's up? This is not pre-recorded. Check W. But we also record clips and record certain things as I stream. So you'll see a lot of things like stream recap clips, certain series, certain challenges, etc., etc. Is this YouTube is so good? Hi YouTube. Hi YouTube is a fair chat. I have to just crunch this, but it should kill after 2 DDs. Recorded stream. Hey, it's true. A Swarm Shiny sock? Dude, fucking congrats. Swarm Shinies are very, very cool, like regardless of the mod. Like it's a very, very interesting thing. Streamers pre-recorded confirmed? Don't tell them, bro. Come on, keep it a secret. It's a secret meme. True and real. Hello, Mr. YouTuber. Yo, what's up, Hoshizo? How you doing, man? How you doing today? It's been 11 months? Dude, that's fucking amazing. Watching a stream feels like watching a YouTuber work. A little bit, yeah. That's sometimes the bit. Why did this guy double up? What the fuck happened here? Sometimes, yeah. Why does Magikarp have no egg moves? Some Pokemon just have no egg moves, right? Is that... kind of a boring answer, but like there's a fair amount of Pokemon that I feel like have no egg moves, right? It's usable. Dude, Tom, that's insane. Congratulations, dude. That's seriously crazy. If you want to link it to me, if you want to /whisper Lunar New Year Andy, you can, but if not, I understand. I could also open global chat. Poison Barb, fresh. Oh my goodness. Here. Dude, our very own Tom Hosnier, and like the definition of a regular in stream chat, just got himself. Look at these stats, dude. Naughty Nature's good, bro. 25 plus attack. It's missing like the defenses, but like 25, 28 attack, 29 speed, 31 HP. Female as well. He got himself a shiny Gabite, but it's not just any shiny Gabite. This was a Swarm shiny Gabite. That's sick, dude. Also, it looks really good. Like way better than Garchomp, unfortunately. Bro, a Swarm shiny, no matter the species, and that's a good one. It's like a Gabite. That's so insane, man. Congratulations, Tom. That's so... He said it was 11 months dry. That's so sick to see you get a shiny like that, dude. A Swarm shiny is so cool. I'm like, no, dude, you're totally fine. No apology. Don't worry about it. No need to apologize for asking a question. No worries. I felt a little, lackluster in my answer, Okay, I don't know about that one, Xerix, but I don't know about all of that. However, it is a good shiny, dude. That's so fucking sick, Tom. Congrats, dude. You can't escape from this? Really? That's kind of funny. Bro caused an uproar. Deserve True. Wait, that's a really, dude, Rumel, that's a really good point. Tom has done like more swarms than I've seen anybody do throughout the event. I didn't even think about that. Tom has been like pretty much grinding swarms nonstop for the entire event. It's felt like. It's a really, really good point. Very, very, very good point. Bro's been absolutely farming memes. Is it the same shiny Raikou that's like 2 bill? There's been one up there for a long time / a while. It's around 2 bill. I don't know if this is the same one. I'm not sure. I can't tell, honestly. There's been one up for a while. But it's cool. Not trying to, you know. Where's the Moxie Gyarados? I just didn't get one with Moxie. This one works. Plenty fine. Plenty fine. You ain't hard trending soon. Not during the event. Not during the event. Hey Pat, how are you? Do you feel, yo, what's up, man? I'm doing good. Do you feel like old vanities are actually becoming cheaper due to player pursuing them, for instance, ghost costume? Dude, this is a really interesting question. This is a really interesting question, and it's kind of out of my depth. I don't have a good answer for it, but we can just talk about it. Hey Patrouski, how are you? Do you feel like old vanities are actually becoming cheaper due to no players pursuing them? For instance, I've seen ghost costume for around 800 million trade chat. I don't know what's happening. I don't know the reason, but yeah, old vanities are getting cheaper. I don't know. I don't know if it's because there's just less buyers, more people willing to sell them. The pixel art changes. One of the most infamous ones recently was the demon flaming skulls. Okay, the demon flaming skulls. Demon skull, sorry. These were added to the game, right? And they are really cheap now, but they look really fucking cool, right? Well, prior to these being added, there was another flaming skull that existed, but I don't even know if we can actually, will it pop up? Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah, the blue flaming skull. So this is the blue flaming demon skull, and this is a normal blue flaming skull. These used to be too expensive to be on the GTL. These were over the cash stack, over the like 2.2 billion, you know, limit. Now we're seeing these on the GTL because their price has dropped enough to where they can be on the GTL, and it's kind of crazy. It's a really it's pretty nuts. And yeah, we're seeing the same thing with like Scythe. I think Scythe is under 300 or under 350 mil. That's really crazy. This vanity is like pretty infamously around 500 to 600 mil. I don't know about Candy Cane. How's that doing? I think this has fallen too. Wasn't this like 300 mil for a long time? Like, it kind of does seem like ghost costume. I don't know. No, I don't know ghost costumes, what its normal price is. So we see one for $1 mil here. I don't know what this thing is normally cost is the problem. During events in general, I think old vanities and stuff like this do drop during events because players come back to the game and have them in their inventory and want to make a bunch of money or sell them off or whatever. But I'm pretty shocked, man. Black Plague. I don't know all the causes. I can have my own conjecture and my thoughts and stuff like that, but yeah, Black Plague has dropped as well. A lot of these older, really expensive vanities are dropping. I don't know why. I can't fully explain it. I just have some things, but it's pretty crazy. It's pretty drastic, man. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, people are selling them during. Yeah, no, that's for sure. What's considered Jekyll. Yeah, I don't know what that costs normally, but that's, yeah, it's crazy. I'm assuming, yeah, you sell it, I mean 1.2 bill. Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. Oh, that's 7 badges on this account. I just need to go over here. I don't have to go into this place, do I? Let me go heal up. I'm like turbo damaged. Some things you just can't explain. Yeah, so not everybody, you know, there's not always an easy answer to every market change. I really don't know what's happening exactly with this one. And I don't want to, you know, pretend like I do. Heat of passion, Jimbo. Thank you for inquiring further to help there, Oso. I was like a ROM hack or something. PokeMMO is not considered a ROM hack. It is considered an emulator is the best way to explain it. It's essentially a fancy emulator that allows you to play the games together, you know, massively multiplayer in an MMO format. With also a bunch of custom changes, custom balancing, different level curve and storyline difficulty. Hopefully that explains it a little bit. Oh, thank you. I honestly appreciate that, German, because I always forget all the big fights like that. Hopefully we should be okay. Oh, this is the Relic Castle part of the story. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know that, but that's fine, honestly. We can go do that really quick. I forgot about that. I'll keep up with a run. It's more like, so see how I can like see, like all of these people are people, right? I can right click them, I can challenge, I can fight them, I can trade with them, I can invite them to links. We can go do raids together. We can go, you know, there's all kinds of things you can do together with people, if that makes sense. Not really the storyline, right? Game Freak not mad. From my I'm no lawyer, but from my understanding, legally, PokeMMO is fully in the right. They don't supply or use any Nintendo assets. We simply supply the Nintendo assets that we legally own from the cartridges that we all legally dumped to play the game that we bought from Nintendo, right, chat? So we do that. We can legally play PokeMMO, and it's just an emulator. Emulators are not illegal. It's just that illegally downloading ROMs or pirating video games is illegal, right? 100% accurate. Yes, thank you, chat. It is, as long as you own, it is legal to dump your Pokemon games onto your computer and play them on an emulator. That's totally fine. Which is why speedrunners can speedrun Pokemon games on emulators if the category allows for it, obviously. Certain, you know. Just grabbing all the items just cause. Stop, Lunar New Year, Andy. No, I totally forgot, but you're totally perfect. Yeah, the Knight helmet, that's, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the Knight helmet. That's like too expensive to be on the, yeah, the GTL, correct, yeah. How rare is the Scary Cloud Mask? I wouldn't say it's rare. I mean, so the Scary Cloud Mask was an untradeable, I believe, right? Wasn't that a Pumpkin boss reward? If you beat the Pumpkin boss in like 2024, 2023, maybe 20, I forget which year. I forget which year, but you got it one year when you beat the Halloween boss. 2023. Thank you, Dub. If I had what's it called up? I could check my main account, but I want alt. What did Tom get? He got a fucking swarm shiny Gabite, bro. He's been doing so many swarms. Are there any events between Lunar New Year and Halloween? No. And it's one of the biggest problems in PokeMMO. Now, however, to be fair, they usually do a summer update. Like they do like not an event, but I think the update is honestly kind of better than most events. Like it depends on the update, and sometimes they have done like the anniversary event in the past during the summer. So there are niche cases of that. They usually do. Hee hee. Okay, come on, dude. We're cooked. Officially cooked. We weren't cooked at first, but now we are. Good to know. Yeah, let us take a break. The weirdest problem with events in PokeMMO is that event season is fucking exhausting. It's 3 events back to back to back, which is really insane and really intense. And then you have no events until for like 8 months, right? So it's a really big, it's a weird breakup, right? I feel spoilers are an event. Hey, good for you, man. Like it's just take that while you can, right? Like I encourage new players to start during an event, man. It's so good. I'm pretty excited for the Pokeforce demo. I try not to worry about stuff like that until it's here, just because I will get to it, so I just like don't think about it. Too much else to do. But I'm definitely, you know, excited for it. Dude, the 10th anniversary event was so special. I really, really, really loved that event. My favorite event of all time. This is exactly, I think most players feel this exact same way, K9, right now about event season. I'm enjoying myself, but I also can't wait for it to be over. I think that is so many players feeling right now. Like, so many players, you just encapsulated exactly how they feel. That's how I feel. I'll be so honest. It's how I feel, you know? I'm excited to get back to doing the grinds that I want to do. A lot of players, like, you can't really go for personal goals during event season. You can make Pokeyen to help you with those personal goals later on and advance your account and stuff, but you can't really, like, who's gonna egg hunt during the Lunar New Year event, or during events in general? Who's gonna go, like, make alt accounts during these events? Who's gonna, like, do so? There's a lot of things that, like, just, it's just so suboptimal to do them during events that you just wait until after. Who's gonna, you know, go catch 100 stun fist? Like, I don't, you know, like, do something you enjoy, you know? Me, I'm egg hunting. Fucking, you're based. More power to you. I'm gonna sneeze. Duck. Hopefully you dodge, chat. Holy shit. As a new player, it's fascinating to see that your stuff for events to be over. It's different from most MMOs. I think it depends. I think there's a lot of MMOs where you're ready for it to be over as well. It just depends. And once again, it's because it's so exciting and so fun. I don't want it to come off as like oh man, events suck and you just feel forced to do them and I can't wait for them to, it'd be better if they didn't happen. Like, that's not true at all. That is not true. I don't feel that way. I don't think 99.9% of players feel that way. It's just a lot back to back to back, you know? How do you, it's kind of like, what's the comparison, you know? It's kind of like football to some extent. Like, I bet a lot of people watching the Ravens or not the Ravens, fuck, Chiefs, I wish, the Chiefs-Eagles game, the Super Bowl, right? You're like, fuck, man, like, you know, the season was great. I'm glad we were here for it, but I'm kind of excited for it to end and go next year. You know, if your team's out of the Super Bowl, you're like, okay, dude, like, you know, I'm excited for this to be over. I'm happy to watch it. It's fun, but let's go, you know, I'm sick of it. Let's go next, you know? I think that's how a lot of people feel about a lot of long-term, you know, things. I'm no parent, but it would not surprise me in the slightest if that's how parents felt, you know? If they were like, you know what, hey man, the average parent, raising this kid's been a blast, but hey man, leave the nest, get the fuck out of here, like, let me fucking move to a Florida apartment and fuck, you know? Like, you know, it's any long-term reward, the most exhausting yet rewarding things in life, I feel like are kind of like that, you know? Yeah, some people want a legendary hunt after the event. There's a ton to do. That's cool, man. It's good for people to go for those personal goals. Make those, who's making 6x0 Pokemons during the event? You know, not many people, man. There's a lot of fun goals like that that don't get worked on during events. And you don't check swarms out of events? Yeah, a lot of people don't check swarms out of events. This is like a really rare thing, like Umbreons maybe, but also means the base game is fun enough for them to look back. Yeah, I personally, not everybody feels that way, but I personally definitely feel that way. There's definitely a lot of people who seasonally play the game and come in for event seasons, you know? I'm excited for it to be over to get back to shiny hunting and other personal goals. PokeMMO is just, once again, I hilariously think the most similar game to PokeMMO is Minecraft, which is very fun. Normally I would compare it to another MMO or some other traditional Pokemon game or something like that, but I think Minecraft is the most comparable. I really, really do. It's a sandbox game. It's a sandbox Pokemon game, in my opinion, essentially. Sludge Bomb, Tech W. Please don't poison me. That'd be kind of annoying. Okay, we do dodge the poison. He might outspeed me now, though. You get another chance at poison. Please dodge it. If I don't dodge it, I kind of get it. Okay, we get there. But so vanilla Minecraft, right? Even like going back to like older versions, like I play like alpha vanilla Minecraft every so often, right? But in those games, I just don't have enough time, whatever. But like, which is a lot of PokeMMO. In those games, you can play Minecraft infinitely, right? But how many of us, even in chat, play Minecraft until you get your first few diamonds or full diamond gear, whatever, or like until you beat the Ender Dragon and then you just quit, right? You're done, right? Most people, that just makes sense. Like logically, most people are gonna be like that. It makes sense. But it's the same with PokeMMO, right? Or it's the same with you can play Minecraft infinitely. You can build, you can create a list of things you want to build, a list of things you want to do, mob spawns, giant little towers, like glass domes, underwater builds. You can do infinite stuff in a Minecraft world if you have the creativity, the drive, and the long-term patience, right? Same is true with PokeMMO, but not everybody has that. Not everybody wants to use that on, you can't use that on every game, right? There's tons of games that I just play casually to have fun. Things like Marvel Rivals, like I don't really grind ranked on Marvel Rivals. I just hop on, kick people with Iron Fist, and hop off, you know? Like, you just can't do that with every game. So it's okay to understand that as well, right? Thank you for the fucking Twitch sub, Meerkat. I really, really appreciate that, dude. Hopefully the content's earned that. Much love to you, dude. Really appreciate that. How you doing today? Thank you. Fuck, I didn't mean to run there. That's okay, though. That was a little mistake. Whoopsie, whoopsie. You bike in here? You can bike. That's funny. Dude, I'm honored to hear it, Meerkat. That's a crazy hunt, man. So, respect it a ton. I'm hoping one day I still get my first Edge Shiny Tech W. Draining a water monument driven from Minecraft? Yeah, like there are certain grinds. You know, it's the same thing. And you could go grind a shiny hunt in PokeMMO and have it drive you away, you know? Where am I? I have to go all the way back up? Fuck. Professional opinion on sand. Professional opinion on sand? What's my profession? Castle builder? Sand castle? Like, what's the professional opinion on sand is so good. What's my profession that is giving me that professional take? I don't know, bro. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. Yeah, something like that. There you go. It tastes like shit. You might be eating like kitty litter, bro. That sounds... I know they're close, but... Come on, man. What's the goal today? Mostly, I want to get my 8th gym badge for sure on this account. 8th gym badge for sure. Maybe more Pokeyen farming. Probably not today. I think 8th gym badge and then breeding some raid Pokemon. I think that's the main goal. Good question. I'm going to D-dance once here. When it gets sandy at the beach and you get sand in your mouth, I don't know if maybe I just haven't been to the beach enough. I don't know if I fucking have ever had that happen. I respect you sharing that story. I don't know if it's ever been so windy at the beach that I've gotten sand in my mouth just from the fucking sweeping up. Just close your mouth. Rude? No, it's so dumb. I've definitely gulped some ocean water. That always sucks. That's the worst. That'll like sting your throat for a few days. We're just going to have times 5 hordes to hunt. Smeargle, Coppergus, Fairseed. Do you have a specific region you're in? I can answer that question a little bit better. I have a bunch of videos that if you Google like beginner shiny hunting spots in PokeMMO, you can look up videos. But I'm also that's a question where I'm happy to go over a few things on stream. That's fun, you know. I need to do Laron more. I can't believe how much I underrated the Laron shunting spot for so long. All regions done. Is there a specific color of shiny you want? A specific region you want to hunt in? Do you have a favorite type of Pokemon? That's had gasoline fries, but not sand. Interesting. It's more likely, I feel like, to drop a fry at a gas station, pick it up and eat it instinctively than it is for sand to be swept into your mouth by wind. No? I don't feel like that's too far-fetched. Like useful shinies. Murkrow's a good one for a prankster raid Pokemon. Smeargle, like you said, is the one that I go to. That's a good utility Pokemon. Murkrow underrated. You could go for a Bibarel, a Bidoof / Ralts. Ralts for a Teleportmon / Gallade for a raid Pokemon. You get a Bidoof on the way for like a Bibarel for like an HM friend. No, that's wild. Hey man, if it's maybe just me. Maybe just me. Shiny Ponyta, yup, as a flame body. True. Litwick is the same. Litwick / Chandelure, flame body Pokemon plus can be a raid Pokemon. Someone told me that strings don't do anything if you have text set at instant. Ooh, this is a great question. This is a great question, and I see a lot of misinformation about this, so I'm glad I can answer it. This is I could be wrong, but this is my understanding. Someone said, or someone in chat says, someone told me that strings don't do anything if you have text set at instant. Is that true? The truth is, the PokeMMO devs have been trying to get rid of custom strings for a while. They don't like them in the game. It's something that I predicted as far back as like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I talked about how eventually, in my opinion, they'll end up standardizing strings, which is exactly what they're doing. Strings still do have some effect. I don't use them personally this is like, you don't have to do this. This is like kind of a little silly, but out of respect to the devs, because they want to get rid of them. So I don't, use them, but they still allow them. So like you still can use them if you want to. There are still things that are affected by strings. Specifically, I actually noticed this recently because I still have strings installed on my laptop, but not on my computer, my desktop, right? So I noticed when playing the storyline off stream, strings make the storyline faster still. That's probably one of the biggest ones, is getting rid of certain text boxes and text in like the Unova storyline, which has a lot of yapping, a lot of dialogue. So strings still do have some effect with certain things, but it is drastically lessened and not as beneficial on the main things, from my understanding, that they used to be used for, like gym reruns and stuff, but they still might speed up. I just don't know enough, to be honest, but that's my understanding. They still have an effect. But it's minimal compared to what it used to be, thankfully, in my personal opinion. What are strings? This is why you asked, let me preface, you asked a good question, but I'm also going to say, this is why I'm glad strings are being gotten rid of, because explaining strings is a pain in the butt, and they just suck. Like, players shouldn't have to go get strings to play at a fast pace. It's so fucking weird. Imagine if you were played any other game. Imagine if in Fortnite you needed to like go download some other like text file or document to be able to like double pump shotgun or like be able to do a certain thing. That's a crazy, weird, unfair advantage, right? That's so fucking weird. Strings, custom strings are modified. I think you can download and replace your in-game strings, and it modifies the text in-game to remove certain text to make it faster. So you can literally make your game faster to some extent with strings. Not animations or anything like that, but certain text boxes would be removed. They've really adjusted this, with things like what's it called? With things like instant text speed. The biggest thing that my number one tip for people playing PokeMMO in 2025 is just to go into settings, go to gameplay, and turn your text speed on to instant. Make sure to check right now. Everybody in my chat, go check this. Like, go double check your game. Make sure your text speed is on instant. It's so important. They've added an in-game speed up option to some extent, right? That everybody can utilize, right? So make sure to put that on. Ooh. It's a great question. Lunar, New Year, Andy. There was a bit more yapping and storyline stuff than I expected here. I mean, typical Unova storyline, but just to point it out, instead of going straight over to Oplucid City, I did have to head over to the Desert Resort over by Route 4, and now we need to head over to Nakreen City. I'm honestly not reading the storyline. I don't really remember what happens or know what happens. I'm kind of just following along very, very vaguely. So if I can do this with zero brain, you guys can do it too. I believe in you. Let's go ahead and head over here, and then hopefully we'll unlock the 8th gym access very, very soon. A lot of good questions here. This is gonna be a long stream recap, I feel like. Yes, super true, Nexicus. The battle damage percents. If OT Pokemon are a requirement for certain raids, what 3-ish Pokemon would you suggest I focus on / powering up first? This is a great question. Like, what are Pokemon that can work for multiple raids? Usually some sort of sun team and then utility Pokemon. So things like a Prankster Murkrow is probably the easiest you need for a million different raids. Prankster Tailwind, etc. So Prankster Murkrow is really good. Prankster, Sableye, and Whimsicott can also work, but they're kind of different things. You only need one of those. And then probably some sort of sun team. So a Drought Ninetales, a solar powered Charizard is really good. And then some of the highest, then fighting type is really good as well. Some of the highest DPS fighting type mons include things like Mianshao, things like Metacham with pure power. Dude, Hitmonlee is really good as well. I don't have one of those, but it's very, very good. Those are some of the mons. Infernape, Darmanitan is a really good. Darmanitan just always does max damage. Like, it's so, you know, insane. Gallade with Sacred Sword and Sharpness can be super good. There's a lot of options, but those are some of the big ones off the top of the head. That's a great question. Blade is a pretty cool move pool as well. Are you really okay with this? What is happening? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't care. Me during storylines. Get it over with, bro. Come on. How do we awaken the dragon from the stone? Nobody fucking knows. Google it. Tech W. Please. What's his name? Alder. Please Google questions before asking on stream. Thank you so much. You do have resources at your disposal, Cedric and Professor Juniper, so please make sure to use them before asking me. Thank you so much. Alder. Yeah, there you go. 1,080 eggs in one day. Dude, fucking the problem is, good luck to you, man. That's going to be like an over 18-hour day or some shit, right? Because the problem is for miners, well, yeah, no, basically, the problem is for miners, maybe like 16 hours. The problem is it takes like 6 hours to hatch, like... If you want to hatch like 400 eggs, it takes like 6 hours, I'm pretty sure. It's 14 hours. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it takes just the hatching, right? It just fucking takes so long. That's the big stopgap. How's the playtime going? Yo, what's up, man? Pretty good, pretty good. Just making casual progress today. Recovering after the Super Bowl. I didn't even drink. I had like one heavy Patrouski cocktail. I didn't even drink much last night. It was really just, and I drink very early on. I just ate like 20 chicken wings. I'm recovering from a fucking chicken wing hangover mostly. That's genuinely, I didn't even fucking drink much, bro. And that was me. Dude, I feel like I should just be a competitive eater. Only 20? No, dude. Oh, so this is exactly what I'm fucking talking about. We got wings for everybody, right? Or someone brought wings to the party. What's it called? To like share for everybody. So 20 wings is a fucking, I felt bad, but my wife doesn't like chicken wings, so she didn't eat any. We're supposed to get like 10 per person or whatever, so I just ate all of hers essentially out of her share. Bro, this is the fucking problem. Me eating 20 wings the whole night, I'm sitting there like, oh fuck, bro, like I better stop, like this is embarrassing. I don't want to eat too much at a party. I'm already a fucking fat guy. If you are fucking overweight at all, you understand you want to eat as little as possible at a party. There's not a worse look than being the fat guy eating a lot at a party. It's just, I don't know why, it just feels like shit. It just sucks, right? So I should fucking be a competitive eater. Unironically, me holding back is like desperately doing everything I can to like not eat fucking wings is 20 wings. Like that's me like, bro, please, like I just don't want to do this. Like fucking 20 wings. Like it's just, oh my god, dude. Like I should just fucking eat, bro. What do you mean you're not fat, homie? I appreciate the positive. It's okay that I'm obese. That's not something that's ever I've been afraid of or worried about. I would love to get my cardio fucking in check and stuff, yada yada. Average American. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. You know, I look okay. I'm not like a fucking I wouldn't say obese. I feel like obese is less offensive than fat to me personally. But I don't know. Like the medical term. I don't mind it. I'm not like a, I grew up with an older sister and a younger brother. Okay, I was the middle child. Fat jokes have been on the table since day one. That's not something that's ever bothered me. I think that's fair and kind of normal also. I don't want to get into that whole fucking, I don't like my whole identity being fucking fat though, bro. That does just come up, Anyways, what are we doing? Don't worry. I have something for it. We'll come and running to find you. Do I have to go? What do I go do? Do I go, back to Dragon Spiral Tower? Oh, excuse me. Middle child represent. Middle equals best. Middle equals best because you get the it's the fucking shittest time. So you learn a lot, you know? You fucking you learn to deal with shit because you fucking get the short end of every stick. I'm the oldest of 5. Holy shit, dude. Fair enough. We do the queso jokes now. I love queso and I respect queso so much, bro. I don't know if fat jokes don't bother me, like genuinely. I don't know if I could fucking stream 6 hours a day of just fat. I would just get bored. It's like the fucking D's nuts jokes and the your mom jokes. Like, same jokes every day, like over and over. Eventually, you're like, oh, fuck, man. It's not an offensive thing. It's just kind of boring, you know? I would get bored. Personally. But I respect... I mean, obviously, he's fucking making... He's a really fucking nice guy, it seems like. Your logo is literally people fat. Fuck, I forgot about that. Shut up. On Twitch. That is true. It is on Twitch, isn't it? Huh. I just like to eat food. I don't know. Whatever. Didn't even think about that. What, did you go Dragon Spiral? What are we doing next? My cruise made more than I'm over 30k dry. No, dude, that's so normal. Dude, even on my, like, I'm like 40k dry and I'm like so hesitant to go EV train raid Pokemon. And like, logically you shouldn't be, but like, it's just, it makes sense, you know? I think, is this what I go do now? What do I go do after? Let me go Google. What to do after Alder, Speech, Nakreen, Pokemon, Black/White. Proceed to Nakreen City to challenge the gym leader. No, not this, bro. What to do after Dragon Spiral Tower Pokemon Black? Head to Route 4 into the Desert Resort. You'll encounter Getsis. This will involve something. What to do after Desert Resort to Pokemon Black? Head to Relic Castle. After visiting the Desert Resort, you should head to Relic Castle. I already did this, right? What am I looking? What do I type, bro? Wow. Access by flying to... What do I do? Next city, head to the 8th gym? I'm just fucking done? Tower Castle and the Nakreen rival battle on the way to Oplucid? Oh! I think I did Relic Castle. Why was that so complicated? I kind of feel... Maybe I'm just... to be fair, I just am kind of dumb. But I do kind of feel like Pokemon storylines. Like, there's not... Why is there not... Maybe I'm dumb. I feel like there isn't a perfect PokeMMO storyline guide on YouTube. Am I wrong? Like, I see, like, walkthroughs. Have you ever been that person to, like, Google, like... I feel like every time I Google guides, there are... Bro, I don't know. I've Googled so many Pokemon storyline guides, and I've, like, never seen a perfect storyline guide. It's always, yep, well, that's not a fucking storyline guide, though. Speedrun playlists. There are other videos, but they're not, they're walkthroughs. They're like Let's Plays. Like, I don't know, man. Speaking out of experience, I feel like it's always fucking walkthroughs and Let's Plays and speedruns. There's not a proper storyline. There's text guides. The text guides are usually the best. But I don't know, man. I kind of feel like there isn't a perfect video guide, and it's weird. Isn't walkthrough the same? No, because they fucking make mistakes and get sidetracked, and it's all like section based. So like, if you're looking for, there'll be like 30-minute videos. If you're looking for like, oh, if I was looking for like this thing, what do I do after talking to Alder in Nakreen City? The fact that I can't Google that and find an easy answer is kind of crazy to me. Like, you'd have to like watch a 30-minute, you have to like skip to like 18 minutes in maybe to see where he's at, like find it. Like, I don't know, man. Speedrun the best? Speedrun's probably one of the better ones. Ooh. You can do all, yes, you can do all of Unova in a 30-minute video walkthrough. Yes, exactly. I exactly, K9. I feel like a storyline guide should be an hour or less probably, right? And then just, you know, shouldn't show any full fights. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I think it's kind of crazy there's no perfect guides. Yep, the videos piss me off. Some will have you fighting trainers you don't need to. Why is there no perfect Pokemon fucking storyline guide? It's kind of crazy, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. I can do all of Unova. Yeah, dude. Cav, I'm just saying. Oh, I'm streaming today? I kind of just free ball it every day. I start at like 12 p.m. every day at the same time start time. How long I stream is usually a bit of a free ball. Oh, get that fucking grass knot out of here, bro. Chill. Grass gem. I should actually be able to D-dance one more time here. Should I do that? I think I should. Without grass gem, he shouldn't. Without crit. Please don't crit me. Okay, we're fine. Oh, also don't have priority, Tech W. Okay, we're fine. 5 hours to edit. Yeah, fair. There's no speedrunning guide. Even the speedrunning guides, like, don't cover the proper, like, the sequence, right? Waterfall people. Holy shit, I trolled, bro. I'm out of fucking waterfall PP for this fight. I didn't heal for this fight. I'm bad at the video game. Okay, to be fair, even a perfect storyline guide couldn't have helped that situation. Holy shit. Am I slower? Do I just Aqua Jet? Aqua Jet should kill. I'm bad. I'm actually I'm throwing for content. I'm throwing fucking Pacho Berry. That one's what. Bro is scalding me? Don't hit the burn. Okay, we're fine. What the fuck? No PP, nowhere. Like, imagine if me being like, oh no, fucking PP was like in like a walkthrough guide. Like, that would suck. That would be a fucking dog shit video, bro. I'll be so honest, you know? If I was like, all right, guys, here's how to beat the Unova storyline. Ah, fuck, no PP. Ah, Aqua Jet doesn't kill. Ah, fucking crit. Whoa, like, that's not a fucking guide, bro. It's a let's play. It's a playthrough, which is what this kind of, which is why I don't record these clips for the what's it called? Oh, does that kill me? Oh, I'm so fucking bad. Oh my god, I'm actually horrible. It's kind of not even funny anymore. Like, really bad. That's what I'm saying, dude. Well, speedrun shows you the most optimal way of finishing the game, but it's all in one video. So I agree. Once again, okay, Agent Dickum down. Like, this is the, once again, I agree with you and I understand, like, speedruns are probably the best option, but it's not an option for the average player, right? Like, me over here debating that there are no perfect storyline guides with Agent Dickum down. Like, for an average, God, I love my job. Fuck. Like, I get what you're saying, and I understand, and I agree with you to some extent. I don't think it's the perfect guide for the average player, though. I think it's too fast-paced at that point, or too, like, and it shows the whole thing instead of, like, being it spliced up in, like, what you need to do. It's not edited as a guide, it's a speedrun, right? I lost, by the way. 9,000 hours, by the way. Move your cam over. Yeah, I'm smacking my desk, screaming Dickum down out loud, so that's kind of hurting the... Yeah, there you go. We suck. I suck. Sorry, you guys shouldn't be involved in that, to be honest. Gonna come push you? You better not have snow. Am I glitched? Huh. I'm actually glitched. Unironically. I can't move. Huh. I can't do anything. unstuck moment. I'm gonna relog. I actually can't move. It can't log me in. Wait, what the fuck happened? Banned live on stream. Look, I can't even look. What? The game is processing how you log. Fuck! They're like, no way this guy could lose that fight. He has 9,000 hours. We better look into his account. What the fuck happened? Like, this is so weird. Lost the hardcore Iron Man. This is so weird. Because of all the chicken wings. True, true. I did a button trying for the first video and I had no clue what I was doing, but my link was so tiny. Dude, that's amazing, man. Fucking hell yeah, dude. And you can learn that kind of content pretty fast. There's been so many amazing things. Close the game and open it again. Turn it off and on again. True, true. Must be a bot. Better ban him. Actually, true. That always works. I'm gonna go push my wife. I'll be right back. Well, with her consent, okay? Let me not clip that out of context. Be right back. are you guys flaming chats like on the stream chat? You're like flaming each other, bro. My game crashed. I don't know if my game's working. I think I've had this problem before, but it takes like 20 minutes to resolve. Like, I'm pretty sure I just can't play PokeMMO for 20 minutes. I might just call it here today, which feels really weird. I have a ton of videos. It was a good stream recap, to be fair. Really short stream though, only 3 hours. No, it's fucking weird, man. React content time. What is happening? Wait, now 2 Pokemons are loading up. Here, wait, maybe I'm back. Maybe I'm back. I might be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Okay, we're back. I lied. Just kidding. We're not. You guys thought I was ending stream? What am I, a dog shit streamer? I would never do that, okay? What's up, fellas? We're back. I'm very late. No, what's up? There's no such thing as being late to a stream. What's up, dude? I was worried that I was gonna have to end there, but we're so back. Okay, we got it. Okay. All right, if you're like me, you're getting confused in the storyline, a good thing to take a note of is the storyline over near Idris City kind of goes like, do the gym, go to Dragon Spiral Tower, head over to the desert resort, go through Relic Castle, and then you head over to Nakreen just for like a split second to like talk to some of the like Alder and stuff, and then you fly back to Idris City, and now we can make our way over to the Pellucid City. So now there's a big rival fight, a Bianca rival fight heading over there, but